to speak about the case again, how they were bribed, how they were molested, how they were threatened. Immunasa was aware of all those things. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't say Immunasa was not aware of what might come his way. And then, until it is proven otherwise, I will still believe that Immunizer is well prepared for whatever happens or for whatever tactics or logics those that killed Mohbad, especially Umisi Tadebanjo, and all those that are backing her, they are planning to put on his way. Immunizer is well prepared, let me say, as he has sounded so many times during this live session, that he was not afraid of being detained or being petitioned or being bullied. Do you understand? So I don't want us to now start running from pillar to post. Do you understand? Until we hear from people that are on ground what is really happening with Humanizer. Don't jump into hasty conclusion, because I got to understand that people have started asking that where is Baba Mohbad? Where is Loyo Gungbe? Where is Minini? Where is this? Where is that? Where is that? Don't let us jump from fire pan to fire. Don't let us run beyond our shadows. Until you understand the situation, it will be difficult for you to provide a situation for that, to provide a solution for that situation. Do you understand? So I want us to exercise calmness until those on ground will come and give us the feedback of what is really happening. Do you understand? We understand their game. We know the whole plan. Do you understand? I hear them talking about the fact that Wumi has traveled to Qatar and all that. I'm very happy that people are not buying it. Do you understand? Because I got to understand that Babaloba sued Wumi or petitioned Wumi, and Wumi has disappeared since then in an attempt to evade collection of that letter. Do you understand? So that is why that is why our slaves are now trying to push a narrative that Wumi has traveled to Qatar. Don't buy it. Wumi cannot leave Nigeria to any developed country. They have tried it in the past. Do you understand? If she had failed in the past, don't let them deceive you. Wumi is in Nigeria. Please tap on your screen. I don't know why they are giving me warning like this. I don't know what I've said. So if Wumi has failed to travel out of Nigeria in the past, Wumi can never travel out of Nigeria until the case of Mohbad is over. And the case of Mohbad is not over. It's not over very soon. So there's no point for anybody to be worried. And back once again concerning the immunizer situation, don't let anybody be worried until there's obvious need for people to be worried. Immunizer is not pecking. Immunizer knew exactly what was coming. And immunizer, if peradventure this whole petition of a thing and invitation came from Wumi, do you understand? Because you can't be too sure. The last video that Immunizer did, he didn't mention who sent the petition. I think probably the sender was not written in the petition. Do you understand? So we wouldn't have known. So don't allow Wumi to put people under unnecessary prayer. However, if that invitation was from Wumi, everything that Immunizer has said on his live session, Immunizer has got evidences. We understand the fact that in Nigeria, the law only works when people without connections are being targeted and dealt with. When it comes to people that have the connection and money, the laws will become handicap. And in Nigeria, truly, they can turn the laws around. The police can stand on the law, trample upon it, and use it to the advantage of their paymasters. We understand. And that's why they always tell people that go to station. You should have asked yourself, why is it that it's in Nigeria? It is only in Nigeria that even a armed robber will send owners of properties to prison, and it will make a way with his belongings. Only in Nigeria. Why is it that the same thing that is happening in Nigeria has not been able to be reciprocated abroad, where the laws work? So what is the difference between laws in Nigeria and the laws abroad? Why are you people that are threatening arresting people in Nigeria? Why can't you do the same thing abroad? We understand that the system in Nigeria is totally faulty and they can turn things upside down because the country and the system itself is upside down. We understand that. But even at that, I want to understand that immunizer, in my opinion, was well prepared for whatever Wumi and all her dogs must have planned for him. If Wumi and her dogs were the one responsible, I want you to understand the way I was carefully selecting my words. I was putting if, because as it stands today, we have not gotten that certainty. We have not gotten that certainty that Wumi and her dogs are the one responsible for the petition or anything. Do you understand? Therefore, we cannot jump into conclusion. Wumi and her dogs, they don't understand the fact that Wumi is a killer. And the best they can do is to use intimidation, to use molestation, to use harassment, to use all sorts of fake and corrupt police officers to silence people. And that can only work in Nigeria. It can only do what? It can only work in Nigeria. There is no functioning policing system that will not know that Wumi is a killer. And that is why they can only do whatever they are doing, especially Lagos. Because that state is what? That state was created with blood of the innocent that is spilled regularly on a daily basis in that state. The government itself in that state is the product of blood. Do you understand? And that's why they can use their police officers to destroy the law, to manipulate the law in order to punish the innocent. However, for immunizer case, until it is proven, I don't want us to be too much concerned for now. Don't use the immunizer matter now as a throwing stones to Lawyer Gungbe, to Baba Mohbad. Don't start shouting and saying, where is Baba Mohbad? Where is Lawyer Gungbe? Where is Baba Mohbad? Where is Lawyer Gungbe? When we have not gotten the true story and the true condition of immunizer. And I believe people that are close to immunizer himself is not a small boy. Do you understand? Immunizer himself is not a small boy. Do you understand? He has people. According to what we understand, immunizer has people that can stand up for him too. Immunizer has people that can stand up for him and challenge whosoever that wanted to molest him or intimidate him. Do you get it? Immunizer has people. Immunizer is not a jobless individual. Do you understand? He has built his platform. He has got his own pedigree. Do you get it? So it is only when our help are needed or when Baba Mohbad help is needed that people will now rally around him. But for now, we can't be too sure what is happening to him. And we cannot die before the death comes. And that's why I always tell people. So let us exercise caution in what we are going to be saying, in what we are going to be doing, so that we don't hyper react to issues. And you don't start giving Wumi and Akila gang a glory that they do not deserve. Do you understand? So once again, I'm going to tell people to exercise patience. Immunizer, we have not seen him to come back to give us a feedback. And whatever is happening to him, I believe people that are close to him to be brought to the public. It will be brought to public. And if it's a matter that requires the actions from Babaloba and Lawyer Gungbe, I also believe that they will swing into action. So it's not enough for anybody to now be shouting now, where is Baba Mohbad? Where is Lawyer Gungbe? Where is Baba Mohbad? Where is Lawyer Gungbe? Immunizer, in my own opinion, can handle the situation because he must have seen it coming a long time ago. And he always repeated it on his live session. Yes, he repeated it so many times on his live session that he was ready. He knew the way they have they have ambushed a lot of people. He knew the way they have twisted the hands of so many people. He knew the way they have tried to bury the lies. Immunizer knows so much about the antics of the government of the blood in Lagos State and that of the corrupt police officers in Lagos State. Do you understand? And they said the battle you know cannot consume you. The water that you know the depth cannot drown you. So Immunizer knew exactly what was coming if whatever actually came for him from Wumi's team. And I believe he would be well prepared for it. You get it? So please, I'm just saying this to talk to us and to elevate our spirits, not to overbeat the situation, not to start pointing accusing fingers, not to start talking about why is somebody not talking? Why is somebody not talking? Why is this not talking? Why is this not talking? Why is it not talking? Do you understand? Until people are so sure what is happening, you don't expect them to now start talking when there's nothing to talk about yet. He was there yesterday. He said he will come, he will let us know about the feedback. We have not heard from him. I just need to give him some few days. And then let the people on ground that have his phone number, that have maintained physical contact with him in the past, let them come to social media and give feedback, full feedback, comprehensive discussion about what has happened to him. So we cannot just be acting on assumptions. We cannot just be acting of we think, I think, we think. No. Do you understand? We cannot be acting on it. We cannot be reacting on it. We have to be sure of what has happened. And Immunizer is an elephant, is a lion in his own jungle. If a lion is in his own jungle, he's not a jobless man that can be cowed or can be intimidated. It's just like somebody saying VDM has been arrested, therefore all of us we should go and hide our faces. No. Do you understand? So Immunizer will stand up for himself if necessary. Do you understand? Until we get the right information, I'm going to say this: let all go and exercise patience. That's number one thing. And secondly, don't buy the narrative that Wunmi has traveled anywhere. Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo cannot leave the shore of Nigeria. The only place she can go to, the only places she can go to are those poor other African neighboring countries, just like the way she traveled to Tanzania. She didn't go to any Qatar. So don't let anybody deceive you. She has not been able to travel out of the shore of Africa for the past 3 years. And it is not now when her name is all over the Western countries, all over the developed countries. Her name is there. If you put Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo's name into a database of any developed country, her name will pop up as a suspect in the death of Mohbad. So don't listen to those miscreants on Temi's platform that are trying to push a narrative that she has traveled to Qatar. Don't forget that was how they told us that Wunmi gave birth to a child. They have lied so many times in order to cover up their tracks, thinking that people will buy it. But we are not buying shit. Because we are not fools. They are the ones that are fools. We are not fools. We understand how the thing works. And we are not giving up. Do you understand? So let us get that right. Let us exercise patience concerning the Immunizer until someone will give us the full details of what is happening to Immunizer. Then we can now act. So no need of calling somebody. You're not talking. We have not gotten to that stage. It's just yesterday, less than 24 hours, the Immunizer went to that place. So give it time. Do you understand? When we establish what has happened to him, then people will now start talking. People will now start shouting. And those on the ground will also take necessary actions. So that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. General activity at GBABE. So people should not be looking for what is not lost for now. Immunizer is a king. Immunizer is a king. He has the resources. He has the people. I'm not saying he does not deserve our support. But when our supports are needed, we will give him the support. He's a true fighter. Do you understand? So there's no point for us going into shock and going into this serious anxiety. Eh? You cannot be having unnecessary phobia because of Wunmi claim that they have arrested him. Do you understand? Let them bring his picture now. If they claim they have arrested him, let them bring his picture in the detention now. Let them post his picture where they put handcuff on his hands and leg cuff on his legs. Let them put his picture on the social media. Not AI. Let them put his picture where they have arrested him. Yes, that's why we will believe them. Those fools, those empty barrels, those low lives that are made up of Wunmi's team. They cannot just be selling wrong narrative to everybody now. We ought to have been smarter than all of that for the almost 3 years. It's not everything that should be moving people. You're not becoming emotionally entangled. Do you get it? So please, let us calm down while we wait for the real update for people that are physically connected to immunizer, that have his number, people that can give us the direct story of what is happening, the full reality of a situation. Do you understand? When they come out to talk, yes, we will understand. Do you understand? I believe that whatever is happening, if it happens to be anything pertaining to just for Mohbad, somebody like Guresi, Lawyer Gungbe, or other people that are close to Baba Mohbad, they would have known. Do you get it? And if it's a thing that they need to come and tell to the public or share it among some people, they will share it. And then people cannot get their facts right. So we cannot be riding a horse on assumptions. And everybody will now start jittering. And then you're now playing to the hands of those bastards that call themselves Cynthia Adebanjo supporters. Do you understand? We will not be acting like a coward for those idiots by running a tasketer when there's nothing physically chasing us. So please, let us be wise and let us get the information right. Do you understand? Immunizer is not somebody, in my opinion, immunizer is not somebody that they can just silence anyhow. I have a strong belief that immunizer is not somebody that anybody will just silence anyhow. So please, let us all get this right. We cannot just be running a tasketer. Let us be running a tasketer for nothing. So let everybody relax, okay?
General, good morning.
Good morning, General Jibe.
Good morning, all. Thank you for all what you do. I've been busy of recent, and where I am, I cannot speak out for now. But I'm gonna just say something concerning of what has been happening. Just briefly, God will continue to appreciate you and other hosts and all the panelists, people that always come out, and the commenters. Sorry. God bless you all. You have said it well on immunizer. Actually, I was on Sister Comfy show yesterday on TikTok, and I've been in and out and on its live show, but I couldn't say where I am. When it got to that stage, that she was like, "Oh, I need more information." One thing about us, we are too eager. Let everything comes out. This guy told us, he came out that he has been invited to come over. Let's exercise patience. I know we all feel concerned for him. Instead of, instead of jumping to wrong conclusion, we are too eager. Most of the time, because of that, you see all these evil, manipulated people, you know them. And we're right, it's nothing. All of them have been playing games. I've been watching, I've been seeing. Àti àwọn elépè lẹ́pẹ́ mo Ọlọ́run ogun ọ̀run ti bá mi rí ìdànù sórí wọn. You think me I'm afraid? According to the word of God in Psalm 35, ó ní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn igi gbígbẹ́ ère ni. Ó ní wọ́n lójú wọn ò ríran, wọ́n létí wọn kò gbọ́ràn, wọ́n nímú wọn kò fi gbóòórùn, wọ́n lẹ́nu wọn kò fi sọ̀rọ̀. Ọwọ́ gan wọn ò lè lo, ẹsẹ̀ wọn ò lè, àwọn tó ṣe wọ́n gan dàbí wọn. You think me I'll be afraid of iṣẹ́ ibi, evil enchantment, divination tẹ pè sí orí yín àti ègún yín àti lórí àwọn tó ń sòtítọ́ àtòdodo. You think kó máa ẹjọ́ please can you mute ẹjọ́ ṣe rò pé ó ràn ìwà mi mo rí níbì kan mo dẹ̀ dá padà fún yín ó ní olúwa ológun lolúwa olúwa lórúkọ rẹ̀ àfi tí agbára yín bá ju agbára Jésù lọ nìkan ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin gbẹ́kẹ̀lé ẹbọ gbẹ́kẹ̀lé òòṣà kò gbé yín ẹ̀wáyé yín gbogbo ègún tẹ́ sọ gbogbo àfọ̀ṣẹ gbogbo èpè ẹ̀yin lẹ ní ẹ ti fúra ara yín gbà ti generation yín. You think we be afraid like Mommy Ajia said the other day. Ẹ má bínú my beautiful sister Comfy. I know we can you know how to do your show. Òtábàtì èmi náà sọ ọjọ́ ẹ̀ pé tábàtì sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ lórí àwọn non-entities yẹ ẹ má mú ẹnu everyday ẹjọ́ ń sọ ohun tó fẹ́ sọ ṣé yẹn wá change nǹkan tí tẹ́ẹ̀ta ní ni they can say whatever they like wọ́n lè kó bàtà léwu akọ́ba ní àwọn ṣépè èèyàn fún ìrandíran wọn ṣebí àwọn ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣé wọn rí nígbà tí bàbá bú èbú bàbá did not bú èbú bàbá was making jest of them nígbà tí wọ́n náà ń bára wọn jà ìpè àwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣe wọ́n tó ń jà and I have to say this Baba Prince with due respect sir maybe on this platform anybody can go to wherever they can go but on this our platform tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn mi mọ̀ báyà káwọn fi Baba Prince lè má àfẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ wọn ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ tó tọ́ ara wo gbà pé wọ́n náà bu yín bọ̀ ẹ tún lọ bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ṣe bíi pé àyà mi ẹ̀ ní sùúrù ẹ̀ ń rí kíní kò ẹ fẹ́ educate wọn who are we educating at this point in time àwọn míì tó ń dá sí kíní láti ta they know what is happening we don't know this ẹ tún sọ ẹni ẹ pé bàbá ipe ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ yẹn kò yẹ kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ it is uncalled for I think Sexy me mentioned it sir èmi ò wá against it tó rẹ̀ máa ń gbọ́ gbogbo tá à ń sọ it's uncalled for we don't even want them kẹ́ máa sọ lórí ọ̀dọ̀ wa pé mi ní ẹ lè sọ̀rọ̀ ṣàlàyé fún wọn kọ́ ibú bàbá mọ́ leave them let them bú bàbá ṣó change bí ayé ìgbésí bọ́lọ́n ṣe ń dá bíra nínú ayé bàbá ni ṣáwọn lọ́lọ́run ni ẹjọ́ máa sọ tó máa sọ sometimes we should not even listen to them mọ́mí eléré ayé ni rọ́mọ God bless you ma mọ́mí ẹ̀ náà sọ pé ẹjọ́ ẹ̀dá wọn nù their time waster èmi ti ṣe tẹ́mi máa ṣe bíbá èmi ò nídìí àti bọ́ wá síta kí n máa wá gbé ẹbọ òṣì òórùn àti epo gbogbo ẹ̀ tí ọlọ́run tí wọ́n fi agbára ọlọ́run lẹ̀ tó ń wá agbára ayé asán tí ò gbé wọn èmi náà mọ tèmi náà ti ṣe láti àná I just saw it yesterday gbogbo time play mi òun wá mo kàn ń jáde mo ń wọlé kọ ibi tí wà cannot make noise and pariwo lérí àbí tí mo wà ń sìn tẹmọ and I don't want ipe kẹ́nìbọ̀dì ká máa play wọn ó ṣe rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ló ní gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn ló léegun àti ìbànújẹ́ ẹ̀yin ò gbọ́ lọ́n gbọ́ ni ó ní Jésù tó wà nù wá ojú my twinny mi mọ̀ pé twinny mi wà níbà ẹ̀kújọ́ mẹ́ta ó jàre ó ní n tó ń gbénu wa ojú èmi ò ní agbára mi ìlẹ́bọ mi nóògùn ti my beautiful moro àwa ìtù ẹ má bínú mú ẹsẹ̀ ewu kìíní ni tí n bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń gbà mí máa ń wà kárí ìdìwé ní àwọn òbẹ̀rù ní táwọn gbẹ́kẹ̀lé nìyẹn wọ́n gbẹ́kẹ̀lé agbára ewé egbò asán lórí asán òfo lórí òfo agbára ewúrẹ́ agbára ajá agbára ẹyẹ ẹni tó dé mi tó dẹ́yìn àti gbogbo àtàwà mi ó ní òun dá ènìyàn ní àwòrán ara òun ọlọ́run èmi ò ní wá fi ara mi sílẹ̀ kí n máa bọ èpè kí n máa bọ ṣàngó kí n máa bọ òfo agbára ọlọ́run tó wà nù Jésù ojú tiwọn lọ so I don't think we should be answering them ẹ má bẹ̀rù ẹ má fòyà èmi ti ṣe tèmi náà máa ṣe fún wọn ṣé wọ́n rò pé lásán ni èèyàn rìn I don't need to come out on this àwọn òpájá nígbà tí ní lórúkọ Jésù oníbùkún gbogbo ikún kó wólẹ̀ àṣẹ ọlọ́run ni gbogbo àwọn kò máa jẹ́wọ́ pé Jésù lolúwa for the glory of God so ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀ èmi náà kọ́ máa put it on bí wọ́n mi Elizabeth ṣe sọ pé their time waster just leave them the same thing ni ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ àdàbí iṣẹ́ tó ń rán wọn ni wọ́n ń ṣe èmi ti sọ ẹni tẹ́mi bá fà làgàtà ìwọ gbọngàn ló spẹ́ẹ̀dì ògbẹ àtàwọn alágbára wàá jẹgbẹ́ mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ Olúwa ti ń bẹ tẹ́mi ẹ̀ ń bẹ tó ọmọ tó ń ṣe wọ́n ń sọ torí ó gba àwọn yòókù yẹn even láti ìrẹ́pẹ́ ni wọ́n gbogbo wọn ẹ̀ ní stand lóde mi ìyọ̀mí gbogbo yín bọ̀lágátá ló máa ní ológun ọ̀run máa ló ń kọjú ìjà sí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. You think èèyàn ń bẹ̀rù yín pẹ̀lú gbogbo tẹ́ ṣe ẹ wo bẹ́ ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé ẹ wá ayé yín ìtẹ́yìn pé ní èmi wá lórúkọ Jésù Olúwa wa mo challenge yín gbogbo tẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀kẹ́ wá wẹni tí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nù òkùnkùn àwa ìmọ́lẹ̀ lélẹ̀ òkùnkùn borí ìmọ́lẹ̀ rí ó ṣèwọ̀ and God bless you and immunizer ẹja take care of it we are eager nǹkan tí wọ́n ní àti ń bẹ̀rù kúkú tó di àgbà wọn ṣe ń sọ Yorùbá náà me ẹ continue to put that guy in prayer even before now àti àwa mi ní nẹ́ẹ̀mí nìkan lọ́yọ̀ Ògúngbè immunizer baba and all the hosts tó ń sọ òtítọ́ àti òdodo tí wọ́n dẹ̀ sí mi àti gbogbo àwọn kọ̀mẹ́ntà àti gbogbo wa à ń fi ara wa sínú àdúrà Ọlọ́run ni mo fi ṣẹlẹ́rìí so oníkálukú náà máa ṣe kò ṣe pé ó dìgbà tá a bá dé wọ́n ní wọ́n sọ báyìí níbì kan wọ́n bú bàbá wọn no Ọlọ́run agbára Ọlọ́run ju gbogbo eléyìí lọ ẹ wo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo àgbáyé so let's just be focused ẹ gbẹ́kẹ̀lé Ọlọ́run ẹ wá ohun tí Ọlọ́run máa ṣe lórí justice for Mohbad a máa gbà èmi táwọn kan bá náà wọ́n jáde sí ẹ jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù torí mo rí i pé àwọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní èmi náà rí kinní yẹn lórí Facebook lọ́ọ̀yà kinní kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé kán rí visit ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ ló pa bàbá ó lè jẹ́ bàbá ló pa ọmọ ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ ló bàbá ló pa ọmọ ó lè jẹ́ ìyá ni ó lè jẹ́ kinní kan ẹ fara balẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa wà too eager láti jump into conclusion ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láti ìjọ iná nìyẹn leave them tábàárí tó bá débì kó àti sọ náà rí tẹ́lẹ̀ even vengeance ti sọ ẹ̀yẹn ẹgbẹ́gbèsè yìí ní tábàárí tọ́lọ́ bá fọwọ́ sí tójú òtítọ́ ni kò ṣe wàwà irú ẹ̀ náà ni ti yọ̀ mí irú ẹ̀ náà ni a rí gbogbo àwọn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ so ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ogbẹ̀ sọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ká dẹ̀ máa ṣe tá à ń ṣe lọ yeah my sister God is on his throne God bless you àti ẹni tó ń parọ́ àtọ́ tó ń sòtọ́ Ọlọ́run ló bo ní ìdájọ́ ayé kò ṣèyàn kan kò ṣe pé mo wá búyàn ẹnu mi mú ju eléyìí lọ èmi ni náà ẹ jẹ́ kí ọkàn yín mọ́ kínú yín mọ́ kẹwàá wo tí Ọlọ́run máa ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí so my general God bless you bàmí ìgbà ìgbà tí yẹ̀yẹ̀ fún ọ kẹ́ fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ̀ thank you God bless you all nílé ìsọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ẹjọ́ and I just want to appreciate my beautiful lady Monroe thank God for your life and your family my twinnie nbọlẹ̀ tún gbà lọ́ṣẹ́ wa bí iṣẹ́ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀dí láàárọ̀ ni náà tilẹ̀ ń ṣe God bless you I'm happy to see you today on the platform and every one of you ojú òní tiwa Ọlọ́run ní tiwa sílẹ̀ it is well with us Ọlọ́run ní mọ́lẹ̀ àtàgbára wa kì yóò bẹ̀rù we are all covered with the blood special blood of Jesus agbára tó wà nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ àgùntàn ẹ gbàgbé any religion mo sọ fún yín ẹ ṣòtítọ́ àti òdodo òtítọ́ àti olódodo lọ́lọ́run gbèjà God bless you all thank you general thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, General Tibita Ajibewe. God bless you so much. God bless you so much. I really appreciate you. Just like you said.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ má bínú, mo fẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Mo wà ní training so mo ní tea break, mo fi sáré jáde nísìn. Good morning, mommy, Jibe, my lovely sister.
2020.
Good morning everyone. Nǹkan tí nǹkan fẹ́ sọ ni pé I don't want to say anything about the arrest or whatever the petition. I don't. Shemo is an adult. They will deal with that. But I didn't see the reason why some people, some bloggers, take jà for justice, and you are attacking people that are advocating for justice as well. Are they okay? Because mo rí pé kò sí nǹkan kan tí fẹ́ wá sọ. So you don't need to see me. If you want to know my well-being, you can DM me. Are you okay? Secret exposed. Stop doing rubbish. You call yourself a G4M blogger.
It's not G4M. That's like saying, and then they will.
I duro. Maybe she might address it. And you are saying that mentioning some people's name, their lawsuit my foot. Lawsuit on what? Can you mention what is lawsuit for? Did I buy Mohbad? 1999 democracy. I have right, okay, to advocate for the citizen of Nigeria. Okay? And you can bring the reason why they put lawsuit on me. Amy was scared. I've told you guys. You're crazy. Are you people crazy or what? Shewa okay, Sha. I'm not scared of nobody because I know what I'm spitting out. Tani Wumi. Wumi was there when Mohbad last breath. And I will say it million times. She was there. And she said, Ikuto yekele yamukuni Mohbad igbaku. And she's there. Are you people crazy? Secret exposed. Are you mad? I want to know. And if you, Lagata, we both live in UK, I've caught three of you out. Pierce and fake barrister. We both in UK. And you no there. Emma Binuja, got infested addressing. Very stupid people. And she be kids. You are the kids. You are not mature enough. Emma Binuja. Nonsense.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I just saw like that.
God bless you.
Good afternoon, General Vengeance. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, General Vengeance. Good afternoon, Mommy G Babe. Mommy 18 is Good afternoon, my Mommy
Tomorrow,
Ainirum. Good
are you in
afternoon.
America now? This is UK. This is still morning time.
Oh yeah. Sorry. This what's it called? Son hey, what's it called again? Anyway, that's the yeah. Yeah, in regards to immunizer's arrest, Mom G Babe and Jenna Vengeance have already said it all because these people are just trying to get take the glory for what they have no knowledge of, because they want to use that as an opportunity for people to be scared of talking about justice for Mohbad. They have no clue what happened to immunizer, because immunizer said it's about fraud or something similar, if I heard that right. So what has that got to do with Mumi? What has that got to do with Mumi? And let's bear in mind that immunizer also had an issue with this guy that he was like talking about. So it could be that case. So these people are just trying to take glory for what they have no knowledge of. They want people to be scared of talking about justice for Mohbad. They want people to be looking behind their backs when they talk about justice for Mohbad, all in the name of not wanting them to mention Wumi's name. As far as you don't mention Wumi, that is all we care about. That is what we want you to do. You can talk about justice for Mohbad to support Wumi. There is no problem about that. The moment you mention the name Wumi, they have problem with that. Exactly. That is their problem. That is exactly what they're trying to do. So now I'm going to talk about something that I don't really like to talk about, but I mean, what I've seen in the past few days has actually triggered me to talk about it. Mr. Loriabi, I don't really like to talk about you, but I mean, seeing some of the videos you made about I don't talk about Wumi. I don't bear in mind that you have actually said a lot about Wumi as well. You can't deny that fact. So you now turning everything
That boy is a bastard now. Latif is a
now turning
bastard now.
everything around,
A
saying
fucking criminal.
baba all the time. Like it's now a broken record. It's a broken record. We don't want to hear about it. I mean, at this point, everyone should ignore Oloriabi when he talks about Baba. That's my own opinion. Everyone should ignore him. Let's treat him like we treated Papariano when he was talking about Baba. When the moment Papariano realized that no one give a toss about what he says.
God bless you. I said it yesterday night on TikTok comfy yesterday.
Exactly. The moment you realize that
Mọ́mí
we
ayé
don't
irọ́
even
wọn.
Yes,
we
Èmi
don't
náà
look at
ti sọ. Mo gbọ́ yín
yes.
lánàá mà. A ti
Ẹ
sọ
ṣé
before.
jàre.
Ẹ má bínú mà. Àjìyà ẹ káàárọ̀ mà. Àjìyà gan ti sọ. Bàbá fún wọn ní
Exactly.
exactly
kíní. God bless you
because
my twinny. Ẹ fi ilẹ̀ they come around. Ẹ bá yìí
the
ignore wọn
more we
thank you
reply
mọ̀rọ̀. We
the
don't
more
Honestly.
Ṣé yẹn la wá bá wa lórí justice for
Yeah,
Mohbad
the
ni?
more we reply,
Please,
the more you reply, the more
You
they
give
have that
him
power to come
content.
back
You
and
give
say
him
something
content
again and
when you
again.
reply. Ah,
There is no content for them anymore. They have no content. And if they don't talk about
I'm
Baba,
telling
people will
you.
not watch them. So let's stop giving them that audience. The more we reply, the more they come for him. Ignore them. Remember when Papa Ernie was like, Baba, 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 the moment everyone stopped looking at his side, he stopped. He stopped. He realized that Baba's name is no longer making money for him. So the more we leave them to talk, the better for them. By the time they talk and Baba is not responding, anyone from Baba's side is not responding, they would keep quiet eventually. Eventually, they will keep quiet. And again, there's also one thing that I also want to talk about, which is about Lakata, okay? Someone, I think it was Nettie or someone asked me about Lagata. That the Lagata asked me to stop talking about like the Lagata. What was the word she used? She used the word threatened me to stop talking about justice for Mohbad. Now, let me make this in case I'm sure a lot of people will be confused when they were on my life when I said no. The reason I said no is if you have a legal knowledge in the UK, you'd understand when to and how to answer a question. You asked if I was threatened. I said no, and that is the fact, because if he had to sue me and say, yeah, prove to me where I threatened you, I won't be able to prove that. But one thing I can prove is the fact that Lagata is a bully. They would never come to you and say, stop talking about justice for Mohbad, but they are going to stylishly bully you. So there is a difference between a bully and someone that categorically threatened you. No, I have no evidence that he threatened me. But when it comes to bully, yes, Lagata bullied me. He bullied me stylishly in order for me to keep quiet. And I explained the other day how he got my number. And the moment he got my number, and guess what? He went straight to a platform that I was, and he started typing my name, my middle name, in the comment section. And I looked at it and said, so this is the same person we are fighting justice for Mohbad with. This is the same person. No, let me tell you this. You cannot tell me how to respond. Like saying, oh, but no, there is a difference between threaten and bully. And these people would not come to you and say, don't stop talking about justice for Mohbad. It will be too obvious. They don't want that to happen. They don't want you to point at them. So instead, they will go stylishly and bully you by saying, yeah, I know your name. Exactly what he wrote in the comment. He mentioned my middle name. And I was like, okay. So you categorically got my number all in the name of a protest and then started writing my name in the comment section, and I laughed. I'm not afraid to show myself. I'm not afraid to post anything that has to do with me. I am not scared, but I decided to put my privacy on the side because I'm a well-known person in the UK, a beauty influencer. You don't want any drama or anything around your name, which is why I decided to not post my picture or show my private life. So that is no one's business. And also another thing I want to talk about is the police. This team Wunmi are using the police to arrest people to silence them. The moment these people are arrested, they come back and started saying bullocks. You're on the wrong side, you're on this side, you're on this side. What do they do this to these people when they arrest them? That is the question we should be asking. Because the moment, look at Arifa when he was arrested, look at Veron when he was arrested, look at this guy also, Perkins when he was arrested, look at Ayaminka when she was
General,
arrested, look at all
I
these
think I
people.
think I think we could actually deduce that the condition for freedom given to them was simple. They not only were they instructed to stop talking about justice for Mohbad in support of justice, but they were given documents to sign as a formal compliant uh, entity that you must abide by this, and they did it. And whenever they came out, they would become somebody else. That's it.
Exactly. So these are and now, if that is happening to the people seeking justice for Mohbad, this is where the senseless people following women should be questioning themselves. Like those people that are behind the scenes supporting her, that has no prior knowledge to what might have happened, or they know but they were gullible. They should be asking
They
themselves that
knew, they
what
knew they have
justice
killed their
is
own husbands like that too. They are wicked, they are as wicked as
exactly
me now. Same
what
as
what
ABC.
justice is she seeking that she cannot? that she had to start arresting people. They think it's a thing of joy. They were, rejoicing. They were rejoicing. Oh, we picked this, we picked that, we're going to pick this. You are, Team Wumi, you are showing it to us that Wumi is guilty. The arresting is just as simple as she is guilty. Stop talking about her. That is exactly what I believe. That is exactly what you are doing. The moment you start arresting people talking about justice for Mohbad, you are trying to tell us that Wunmi is guilty. Stop talking about her. The more you talk about her, the more chances she will go to prison. That is exactly what you're doing. That is exactly why you are shutting every single person up in order for them not to talk. You might think that they actually thought that, yeah, we have power. We're showing them power. Oh, they did this, they did that. But they are giving the wrong message to the public. The message they are passing to the public is to say, look, Wunmi is guilty. The more you talk about her, the high chances she's going to end up in prison. That is the message we are getting. So if you think you can rejoice on the fact that you're picking people up, then you are as guilty as Wunmi as well. You think I would not mention Wunmi? You think I will not talk about Wunmi? Listen, like my last live, I talked about Wumi, I talked about Darusha, I talked about Dura, and I talked about Moba's mom. We talk about all these people, but the reason why we talk about Wumi's more, let me make this clear to Oloriabi. The reason why we talk about Wumi's more is because the more we talk about her, the more pressure she feels, and the more reason she would come out to give us more evidence that we need. The more she talks, the more we get facts from her mouth. So she is the only one coming out. And we have to keep putting that pressure on her for her to speak up.
Sorry, there's no Oloriebi anywhere. Lati is okay. Lati is okay. No
Like,
Oloriebi.
seriously,
Thank you.
I don't like mentioning his name because I have high regards for him. But
No,
recently,
he's
I
senseless.
am
So no,
I
no, no,
am
no. Don't
disappointed.
please.
Disappointed.
It's on my platform. Oh, that guy does not have brain. Lati is okay. Don't call him Oloriebi on this platform. How can somebody Oloriebi be very useless as that particular person? And God forbid, just call him Lati on this platform. When you get to that platform, go and be calling him Oloriebu. On this place, please call him Lati. Lati is okay. There's no Oloriebi. That guy is as senseless as a cow.
Honestly, it's painful
Idiot.
how it
Useless
all.
or there.
Nah, nah,
Ẹyẹ
nah.
ló pèrè Oloriebi. Entire tita.
It's
Ileribu.
painful.
Tó lọ́pọlọ òpònú.
It's so painful because
John to the
you.
law, Moro, with due respect, can I quickly say something here?
Okay, ma.
What Moro has said, I know when they get to their evil and dark space there, they will be talking about it. We don't want to listen, please. We don't want one play kini Moro one sort of see D dog one sort of, we don't want to listen to any of their bullshit again. Thank you. Eshe. We are not interested.
Thank you, ma. Mommy, mommy, Jibe, look, there is nothing they can say about me. Even their
And
head
now
of
they offer
information, I don't give
they
it.
are
Let
ready
them
to
say
beg.
whatever they let them say
But we don't want
what
to
they want.
listen. Our
I
people say,
don't.
I want sort of CG baby. We don't. I mean, sometimes I go across most of these GK whatever free something, and that egun any egun any egbe to ma segbe secret expose. Tọ́nà máa bá mi nà ní passion gbígbóná ó tẹ̀ ń nà. They will be. I can see it there, but sometimes I just choose it. Sometimes I reply them. So like that
Yeah.
ìpèdè ṣe fórí ara wọn, I did give them reply wọn mo dẹ̀ ti fún wọn rẹ́rìn. So we don't want our people to say wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ sí sister Comfy
I don't care
we
about
don't want to
whatever they
listen to
say.
that again, please.
So the last thing that I wanted to say was the fact that I noticed one thing recently, which is about Mr. Lati, as you said. You see, Temi platform can actually be non-existence. And this is the reason why I said that. At the moment, the more we talk about the facts of this case, the less they will stream us. But the only platform they've been streaming is Mr. Lati's platform. Imagine if Mr. Lati is talking about the fact of this
Because
case.
they are partners. Don't you get it? Oh God. Let me tell you, General Mogo, I believe you understand the skeleton of Yoruba. They used to say something
Yes,
that Awolomangba Wonigbowo, that is the initiate. They actually
yes,
help each other.
true.
Partners, business, you don't understand partners. They are partners. So whatever Lati is saying, they must stream Lati Do you understand? In order to give whatever he's saying that validity and popularity, they are partners now. When they are discussing about how they killed Wunmi, how Wunmi killed Mohbad, you will never see Temi platform streaming it.
Exactly.
That is it. Simple as ABC now.
Exactly. So that is the only platform keeping them going at the moment. Imagine if all
Thank
platform
you,
talks
General
about the fact of
Vengeance.
this
Moro,
thing.
please, 1 second. Thank you, General Vengeance. That's the more reason why all those past records you host have that started with the J4M continue to play it. How Wunmi did this, what she said in this TV station, what she said in another one, you know. Ìyẹn ni kẹ́ jẹ́ ká máa stream dáadáa. Just thank you. Just like HYD Honourable York tó ṣe níjọ́ Sunday tó gbé kíní kí náà ń pè Naira Marley tó stream ẹ̀ fún wa. That is so good. Nǹkan tó yẹ ká máa ṣe jù nìyẹn. God bless you. I'll speak after you, Moro. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm actually done, but that's the last thing I intended to say, because the more we talk about the fact of this case, they would not have nothing to say. They would have no one to stream. Their platform will go down. But the more Mr. Lati keep giving them that audience, coming online and giving them content, they would still come live. But did you notice that when Mr. Lati is not online, sometimes these people close their platform because they have nothing to talk about? And then the people they are playing the past tape for over and over, these people will get tired as well.
General
So you know
Moro,
what?
are you a science student? Do you study science-related courses in school?
I did at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what they call Will and Nazu in
Yep.
physics?
Yep.
Pulley system.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they are both dependent on each other.
Of course, yeah.
So that answers your question.
Wow, it's really sad, and I hope if he's truly fighting for justice, he should stop giving these people that content that they actually wanted. That's the only engagement.
No, Sister Moro, sorry.
So, yeah, that's about it for now.
Sorry,
Thank
I
you
need
so
to
much, General
interject.
Vengeance.
You can't tell
Thank
them
you.
what. Let them continue and playing. Who cares? We are not less concerned. Let them, maybe they are close or they continue.
How can you say like
let's continue with what we are doing?
A non-criminal.
We care less.
A non-criminal cannot fight for justice now.
We care less. We are not interested.
Don't put that chances of probability. If they are, it's like you are saying maybe, but the criminal cannot fight for justice. He has come to fight for his pocket. Do you understand? Not for justice. Lati never fought for justice since day one. He came for recognition and pocket filling, and he's having that. That is his mission. So it's not a justice fighter. He's never a justice fighter. Lati is a fraudster. He's a criminal. Confirmed criminal, only Lati. God bless you, General Moro. Over to you, Gladiator.
Good morning from here, everybody. Mommy G, babe, how are you, my lovely sister? Monroe. Okay, ma.
Mo busy and
all right.
It is well, ma. Yes, ma.
Monroe, my love, how are you? Good morning. Mommy Bukijis, good morning. Ìyá Ọ̀yọ́ tiwa nìkan ṣoṣo. Ìyá Ọ̀yọ́, God bless you, ma'am. Monreal, good day. General Vengeance, our general, standing general. Well done. I came in late though, and from some submission, it's like Eti Sorongpa, what's his name? Immunizer. I was on African TV platform. One boy came up, Olong FT, me more. I've never seen me, you know. I even rarely go there, but Moripe Aduke wa on Kini Muwalo. He was saying, immunizer ti sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó, criminal talks about Wunmi. I went up, I attacked him like a lion. Trust me, you know. So, you know, some of these people, they just bring the lion in you out, you know. I attacked him. I said, what do you mean? He said, the immunizer brought out Wunmi's nude. I have never seen immunizer bringing out Wunmi's nude. Immunizer said this. I said, what of the things that girl want to saw nipa baba? You know, they are just crazy. Like I said, till they conclude why he was being held, or bóyá wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti filẹ̀ and he's keeping cool based on lawyers' advice. But I know, Ogungbe, they are kind of close. Wọ́n ní filẹ̀ báyẹn. Baba will not leave him like that, And ó tiẹ̀ lè má jẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ JFM, just like Moro said, táwọn eléyìí tán lọ ń yọ̀ as if just to keep people short. Kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ Pekin kò jáde kò máa ní òun dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìyá Wùmí, òun ṣe kinní kan, òun ṣe rubbish, If you are tired, just go. Just go. So kí ló ń pè immunizer, we don't know why he was being asked to come there. Òun gan sọ pé òun ò tí ì mọ̀. Ó ní but òun mọ̀ pé àwọn kan competition against òun gbà kan tí wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ́ òun torí ẹ̀. And he was talking about criminal kinikan, òun ṣe àwọn sponsor terrorist, just like they wrote, Tony, one blessing from Bendel State, Muni Bendel, Edo, wrote against VDM and Barrister Deji Adeyanju. So we don't know yet. Kama jump gun and don't give these idiots that kini tan rò pa wọn ní power tán ní, because Ọlọ́run ló ní gbogbo power lọ́wọ́. So please, let us just be patient and ká wo nǹkan tó máa. I'm sure after 24 hours, 48 hours, he will come out and we will know what's going on. Ọlọ́run á pamọ́, kò ní ṣàìsàn bẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á fún ní grace and, that favor, divine favor, it is well. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. I greet all of you. God bless you.
Mọ̀mí Ayédèrọ̀mù.
Yes, ma'am.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ́ọ̀sì lórí immunizer. Tẹ́ bá rí i pé the same pattern kò tí sọ̀rọ̀. We should exercise patience, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ. And I don't know, we can't teach the old what to do, but ẹ jẹ́ àfi ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́sìn. Òun ló ní nǹkan báyìí wọ́n invite you. Let's wait. Ìgbà tẹ́ bá ń debate tó ń discuss lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà ni. Ẹ wá wo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, tẹ́ bá rántí pé the same thing náà fẹ́ ṣe. Gbà tí Perkins tí wọ́n ní ọmú tó fi ní àwọn pé bàbá ò dáhùn. The same thing náà ni a ṣe bàbá ò dáhùn sí eléyìí ni níbo ni bàbá wà. We should just be mindful. Ẹ fi kíní sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́sìn. Ọlọ́run wà lórí ó wà lórí
mo sọ́nà lórí kíní lórí ọ̀dọ̀ kíní Africa. Mo ní let us be patient. Àti mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Why are you jumping gun? Ẹ má jump gun, especially that FT. Ó dàbí pé àwọn tí Wùmí rán káàkiri ni. But ó padà drop kí n tó give submission, because I was kó tó drop mo gbé fún pé what are you talking about? Don't come here and think you can scare anybody nítorí pé kinní kan, It is well. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gladiator Nevermore. And you have just said it. People should understand that we need to get hold of the reality about any situation before we jump into any conclusion. We are not senseless people like Lati and his platform members. Do you understand? So let us exercise patience. Let us exercise restraint. Let us get the validity of the whole news. And don't let us follow the speculations, who are very important. Gbogbo eléyìí tí wọ́n sọ yẹn, ó lè jẹ́ pé ọlá bá ń bẹ̀. And immunizer fún ara rẹ̀ gan kì í ṣe ọmọdé kéré, kì í ṣe ọmọ tó ń gbé kọ́run lọ sóko. He understood perfectly.
Kò kéré nù ayé jàre.
Kò kéré nù ayé now.
Yes.
He understood perfectly the looming danger, if there was any. And I believe he must have been prepared. He has even said it so many times on his life now, pé òun ò bẹ̀rù. When over competition, and over arrest him,
General vengeance. General vengeance. Tabari activists wọ́n tí gbé kò ń ṣe true activists in that part of the world àti wá ní Nàìjíríà yẹn. True activists wọ́n yìí máa gbé. Yes. Wọ́n á gbé wọn wá jù wọ́n lẹ̀ náà ni.
Wọ́n gbé VDM now.
Yes, many times.
Do you know one thing again? Like,
yes.
But you understand pé VDM go to abeg pé kó má gbé nǹkan mọ́.
Kò gbẹ̀rù mọ́.
Ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ fi wáyé wọn gan mọ́ nìyẹn báyìí.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé China general vengeance. Ṣé mọ̀ pé China ló general vengeance. general vengeance ṣe mọ̀ pé China ló wà ńgbà tán ní pé wọ́n ń retí ẹ̀ tí DSS láwọn máa gbé on his arrival ṣe mọ̀ pé kádẹ́ni tó ń bẹ̀rù ní bọ́ ìyẹn á dúró pa sí China ó ní láéláé ó lóun bọ̀ òun máa padà wálé. So immunizer you are becoming a great activist tó ṣe pé gbogbo èèyàn nísìnyí wọ́n recognize ẹ and it's even attached. Thank you, General Bengals. And it's even attached to VDM. So àwọn true activists là ń rí wọn yẹn. Thank you very much. Kò ń ṣe àwọn elébi tán láwọn wà ní gbé pọ̀ ẹ̀. Tó yẹ pé wọ́n bá ti gbé wọn, tán ti halẹ̀ mọ́ wọn nínú kinní pé láíláí ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kinní mọ́, wọ́n á ti sá. Àwọn elébi nìyẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Thank you so much. General Vengeance, like I said, you are a knowledgeable person. You are well read. You have integrity, even though we haven't met, but you maintain your integrity and decorum. Ẹ má reply, ẹ má dá kí náà ń pè lóhùn mọ́. Please, let us, like I said, it's just my advice, please. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká máa stream gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. God bless you and thank you very much.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. Over to you, Gary Boogie Gist.
Good morning, everyone. All my mummies in the house, everyone. I greet you all. General Avengers, more grease to your elbows, sir. Actually, I want to ask a question, and my question is that who the hell is Wunmi Adebanjo? And what is really going on? Case Mohbad, because nígbà tí ajá bá pàdídà tó ń lé bọ́dọ̀ ṣe máa ń pòwe yẹn.
ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ pàdídà ó lé ajá.
Ẹ ṣe because nǹkan tí mo discover ni pé ní ìsìn òun bọ́ta òun ràn kan toró ti lérí ó ní I will arrest a lot of people, máa arrest gbogbo yín mo ti mọ̀ wọ́n tiẹ̀ ó tún sọ boldly. What is really going on in Nigeria? I don't seem to get a lot of things because if I look at case Mohbad, it's a very straightforward case. Tẹ́ pé Mumu dìdìrìn non-entity gan tó máa gbé case yẹn wá wájú ẹ̀ pé okay sort this as a police officer or as a lawyer, as a judge, you will be able to do it. It's a very simple thing. Now, ibi tí suspect tó ti wá di King Kong tó di pé ó ń chase àwọn tó ń sọ pé ẹni tó sọ pé ó fẹ́, that's your husband. You say the husband of your youth. Òun ló bímọ fún. Ó rí DNA ṣe for almost 3 years now. Òun sá káàkiri every places. Tẹ́ pé ó ní jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn rí ẹ. At the end of the day, you started harassing people because it's harassment. Ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀, we have freedom of speech. Ṣé kò sí freedom of speech mọ́ ní Nàìjíríà ni? Can't I say something? Táwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé this is wrong, part of kọtafin correct society wa ni kì í ṣe pé kárí nǹkan tó wrong ká máa support ẹ̀. Tí Wùnmí bá fẹ́ proof fún wa pé òun free, òun ò mọ nǹkan kan nípa nǹkan tó kó sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan sí Mohbad ní on the 11th, kó wá síta kó sọ, kódà bó jẹ́ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ojú ẹ̀ ni bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe pa àbí ìyá ẹ̀. Let her come and tell everybody. If you tell us what happened, nobody will look at you. We just ignore you. But you cannot be at a homicide scene and you are saying you are not seeing anything. You become a witness. Who does that? You are with him, and even àbúrò ẹ̀ sọ pé wà á ti ẹlẹ́jọ́ wà á nù yàrá. Àwọn yòókù sọ pé àwọn gbáriwo wà á ti ẹlẹ́ wà á nù yàrá. So what's going on with Nigeria government?
Not only was she with him, she also fought him.
Ó jẹ́ tún bá jà even witnesses
she fought him. Physically.
And constitutionally gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé tó bá èèyàn jà, the last person tó bá nìyẹn jà, even for a year tó bá fi lè ní any wound tó bá fi kú nínú wound yẹn for a year, nǹkan tí constitution sọ nìyẹn, that person you are going to be responsible. Wọ́n máa pè é fún ikú ẹni yẹn ni. So now you are there, everything happened in presence of you and you are arresting people. I can't seem to get this. This is really annoying. And Nigerians so daft in that Lagos state. and it's so unfortunate nígbà tí mo rí Perkins yẹn tó ń ṣe you are fighting on the wrong side. I was like, what? If you don't want to do something, leave it and walk away. There's nothing bad in
Kí
that.
ni expect kí yẹn sọ?
Just walk away because he's daft. He's daft.
He was
Mo wò
interested in the
lórí
money,
ijọ́
but
yẹn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀.
kò ní
Ó ní
interest
wọ́n
nínú course tó tẹ̀lé tó follow ẹ̀.
ṣe mọ̀ pé ìgbà kan náà ó ti bú bàbá rí tó lọ. Ó tún padà wá, ó tún ló ti lọ bá bàbá padà. Ẹ ti jọ wà papọ̀. Ó tún wá lọ, ó ti ní ìsìn ní wọ́n gbé ẹ̀ wọ́n nà ẹ̀. Ta ló sọ fún báwo la ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ pé Wùmí gan ló gbé tán ọ̀nà? Bóyá òun gan wò pé wọ́n ti fún ló wọ́n ti wá bẹ̀ pé má sọ̀rọ̀ nípa kíní ìmọ̀ òun náà gbowó níbí. Because I don't seem to get it. My problem is with Lagos State government. Help us to tell Wunmi to come outside. Tell everybody when you enter that house after the show. We wanted to know what happened. Títí kò tó wá bọ́ síta pé Mohbad ti kú tí gbogbo yín bọ́ síta yẹn. Because if not, karma is coming after you immediately. Forget it. Tó o bá wá bọ́ta kó o sọ̀rọ̀, o lè lọ scot free. Because it's like you are trying to play on the intelligence of more than 200 million Nigerians. We are not daft. We are not foolish like your mother and your father. Because mo kàn wonder ni pé ẹ wà ẹ rí Wùmí gbélé òun arrest ilé òun arrest ilé who she be who you be kí bàbá ẹ gan kí ìyá ẹ gan ti fẹ́ Tinubu rí kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ àbí kí wọ́n gan máa fẹ́ Tinubu ṣé Tinubu kò constitution wa ò above Tinubu ni. I just seems to get this thing. Honestly, it's really annoying. It's really, really annoying, and it's sometimes ó máa infuriate mi tẹ́ pé mi tiẹ̀ mo kàn máa ń wò ni pé as if I should have something that I can do in my own capacity. And secondly, on the immunizer is a very intelligent person. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bóun náà ṣe ń lọ òun náà ti prepare rẹ̀ very well. But all I know is that he shouldn't be detained more than 24 hours, at most 48 hours. Tó máa detain ẹ̀, he has to be released so far tí ò ti pààyàn. So kán dẹ̀ charge ẹ̀ tó máa fẹ́ charge ẹ̀. All this kẹ́ máa sọ kẹ́ ọ́ defame wọ́n ṣe yẹn. For me, that cyber this thing law tó ṣe ní Lagos State is ní Nigeria rather is just a way of allowing foolishness and stupidity to continue. Because ẹni tó bá ti ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá ṣé ẹni tó kówó jẹ ń sìn, can we all see somebody that loots? Are we there when the person was looting? No, but it's so obvious. Somebody that didn't have anything when you become president or you become governor, o ṣàdédé di trillionaire lọ́la. People that the society knows you are borrowing money. You didn't use it for nothing. I understand. We will question you. That's not defaming. You cannot say that somebody defame you when people are asking you questions. So, and when your claim, you have facts surrounding that claim, you have the right to ask questions. For me, when there is fact surrounding it, so for me, I want all of us that are still in J4M that know that believe in discourse to stay firm. Let's talk about it, even when some people refuse to say anything. I still respect some people. Maybe wọ́n ti arrest wọn, wọ́n keep quiet, wọ́n withdraw agbára wọn. Àwọn yẹn wọ́n ní integrity. You don't want to do J4M, you come up, you started attacking the father, you started insulting the father, talking anyhow, cursing him, it's of no use unless ẹni yẹn bá ń pray pé kan tó ṣe bàbá yẹn pé kó ṣe òun. So téèyàn bá ń wá tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní course tó o bá ní interest but just move away. It's not compulsory. Wọ́n force anybody. Mi rò pé bàbá lọ múyàn wá pé ẹjọ́ wá bá mi jà. People just felt that this boy must not die in vain. And everybody ṣe dìde. So for me, I still believe in J4M and I will always support J4M. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé that guy will get his justice. That is for sure. That's what I want to say for now. Thank you, General.
Thank you, mommy. Okay.
Mommy, trust no one.
Thank you so much. Gladiator Bookie Gist. You have spoken very well. And to be sincere, if you're asking that what is the situation of Nigeria, just take a look at the just concluded election at a.k.a. State. Somebody just collected 15,000 naira for our next 4 years. And not only did she just collect it, she even came around to celebrate it. That is, that 15,000 naira will feed her for the next 4 years. Don't forget that Mohbad has money. And Wunmi is in control of Mohbad's money. Don't forget that Baba Liam himself has money and also have political connection. And that is what makes those police to become Wunmi slaves. So they are at beck and call anytime. And they will do our biddings and that of Baba Liam. So the situation in Nigeria today should not be alien to many of us. That we understand the fact that poverty is ruling over that country as we speak. And when poverty rules over the lives of so many people, their integrity will take a back seat. And that's why the professionalism of the police officers, for now, concerning Mohbad case, have taken a back seat because poverty is ruling their life and they don't have any integrity. And that is what has been empowering that idiot that called herself Missing Tadibanjo. So don't let us be strangers to what is happening. That Wunmi has the effrontery to be arresting people, to be ordering arrest of people or petitioning of people. She has Mohbad's money to spend. Baba Liam has money. Baba Liam also has political connection. Do you understand? But that does not change the status of Wunmi Adebanjo as a criminal. Do you understand? It doesn't change her name as a criminal. And that is why whatever rubbish she can do, she's doing now. It can only do it in Nigeria. Do you get it? Because that is where corruption rules over the judiciary and every other thing. It cannot take it any further than Nigeria. That is our domain. That is where our power ends. And that is what is happening in this case. And anybody that is in Nigeria, once they arrest that person, they will torture the person and force him or her to enter into agreement. Do you understand? A formal agreement that you will not do this, you will not do that, you will not do that. And that is why that boy's brother that day was telling him, so that was what happened in that cell. Anytime they take them to police station, to take them to detention, they force them to go into agreement to become a loyalist of Wunmi Adebanjo. If you ever talk about J4M, then you must be praising Wunmi Adebanjo. That was the condition for freedom they were given in that cells. And that was why they must come out and fulfill their part of the bargain. Because that was what ensured their freedom.
General vengeance. Have you forgotten Perkins was saying thank you to Wunmi's mom, Mama Wunmi Segun? Can you imagine? Jesus. Disgusting and so
Don't you see K-Crown too? Don't you see K-Crown that has switched his allegiance now? All of them now. If you are in Nigeria and you are still supporting the real justice for Mohbad, you have anyone, I'm telling you.
Trust no one. I salute you.
If you are in Nigeria and you are still on the side of Babaloba, no. It's only God that can reward you. Most of our people in Nigeria to just speak here. Only want to know by force or by crook or by money or by anything. Láti suppress his spirit one. Do you get it? Gbogbo pátá wọ́n ti kó sínú àgbọ̀n.
Pààrọ̀ ẹ bá wo Veron náà ìyẹn kàn tẹ̀ bọ́ta ó ṣe dáadáa.
Gbogbo pátá they've gotten their price, money and everything.
Student mi ti wọlé o.
Ẹ worú
jẹjẹ student mi wọlé.
Ẹ worú Àyàm Yínká kó máa sọ openly pé ọba pé òun.
Condition don't funny. Once you go into that place, the best result you can get from coming out there is for you to go silence. Ṣẹ́rí àwọn tó wá yẹn tí wọ́n kàn lọ tí wọ́n jáde láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n lọ silence yẹn àwọn yẹn wọ́n ní ẹ̀rí ọkàn díẹ̀ ni. Àwọn ilé tí ò ní ẹ̀rí ọkàn ni wọ́n á tún wá jáde wọ́n á kàn join opposite side ni. Because the best condition tí wọ́n lè fún ẹ ni pé don't say anything. But some of them, they will not have any choice. They will get the worst condition out of the place. Then they will tell them, go and abuse that baba when you come out. That's why every time Yamika to the personal assistant fún Elegushi ni nígbà tó jáde ni. Don't defend the Kevin. That's your life now. Jenai Shak, you are welcome. God bless you.
My brother, Ekweto, ṣe rọrọ Nàìjíríà ẹni tí ò bá yé tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá ń wo justice for Mohbad ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yé ẹni tí ń pè ní Yorùbá tí ò bá yé tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá wo justice for Mohbad ń pè ní Yorùbá ayé àtìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for Mohbad ibi tí everybody dúró sí kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ̀. We can be carrying on ká máa manage ara wa but I'm sure none of you here will pretend not to understand where everybody is standing. There are some tá à ń fojú wora wa látọ̀ọ̀kan. There are some tá à ń pray fún pé k'Ọlọ́run ràn lọ́wọ́. There are some tó jẹ́ pé paná ojú kan fi kan ríran ni. You can't close your two eyes on them. That's the way we are. Ọmọ how many years ló kú? Ọmọ carpenter. Kí là ń béèrè tí àwọn tán ní ká gbẹ́nu sọ̀ǹgàn ò tí ì béèrè rè? The matter is very simple. The matter is straightforward. The government has a responsibility. It is the responsibility of the government to do certain things. They took out of office. It is the right of the citizen to demand for their right. And once a matter is of public concern, nobody can say, ẹ lọ jókòó lé. Kò síbi tán fẹ́ jókòó lé. In fact, corona gan ò ní ká jókòó lé náà. And that is a challenge to the authority. I've been telling people, if people just think that we come out, we are not nuisance. Kò sí ní tá a béèrè táwọn tó jẹ́ sànú òfin gan ò tí ì béèrè. Nígbà tá a ní wọ́n ń wá àwọn kidnapper bandit njó ni. Ara àwọn sàn tó jáde náà. Táwọn náà ní pé it's the responsibility of the government to go and do tracking. They should deploy technology. Béèrè technology, we can deploy technology to resolve this matter. So that all of us,
God bless you.
that all of us that you see as nuisance can go back home. In fact, it's that same technology that the government of the day is exploring. Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ invite anybody, wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹni yẹn ní fóònù, wọ́n send invitation letters orí fóònù. It's the same technology. So nobody is saying ẹ lọ sígbàlẹ̀, ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi rí ǹtẹ́ ń ṣe, ẹ bọ́ sáà mú resort wa. No. And nobody is coming here to say, mi ò tí ì rí èèyàn kan tó jíjọ́ kan tó wá ní ọlọ́pàá ló pa Mohbad. I've not seen that. Mi ò tí ì rí èèyàn. We narrow it down, the suspect, we narrow the suspect down to people who were in the house. The people in the house twisted it to people who were far away outside Nigeria. The people who were far away outside Nigeria were asked to come back home. Nígbà tá a wá tú, tá a rí pé people who were outside are guilty.
Àfi bí ẹni pé àṣàṣì ni wọ́n, àfi bí ẹni pé wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣàṣì Mohbad ni.
Ìgbà tí
àwọn tó wà nílé, wọ́n náwó sáwọn tó wà níta.
That is not far away. Ṣé bí gbogbo àyìn gbogbo wá ṣẹ́rí padà pé let us now look at what happened inside the house, because somebody told us that Mohbad died inside the house. And hospital tó lọ náà sọ wípé he was brought in what? Dead. Ó ti kú nígbà tán gbé dọ́dọ̀ wọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, téèyàn kan bá wá ń béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn, ṣẹ́ni yẹn sórí ẹ̀ ò pé ni. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too much. Kò sí nǹkan tá a dá sí bí tí ò ṣe pé àwọn family náà gbé wá lọ́tún lọ́sì pé ká bá wọn dá sí. Nígbà tó dọ̀rọ̀ pé they wanted to pie my son, I have to hid him inside the nylon. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, nígbà téèyàn sọrú yẹn jáde nílùú tá a ti tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè tí gbogbo wa fetí gbọ́, kò sọ lábẹ́ ilé náà, kò ní kàn resolve nínú family náà, ó sọ publicly ní náà, ṣáà ní dá sí. Nígbà téèyàn ní this man want to cheat me, he said I should do secret DNA. I want the public to come and assist me, to come and be involved in DNA so that he will not cheat me. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé wọn pè wá sọ̀rọ̀ DNA.
God bless you. Kí wá ló ti wá jẹ́ pé a tó wá dá sí tó tún dogun.
Me see, that is why I love the way they kéèyàn máa lóhùn intimidate èèyàn lágbára èèyàn kankan kò sí ní Ọlọ́run ju gbogbo wa lọ, èní máa tán ọ̀la ló máa kù. Ìyẹn ogun ń pa ohun agogo mẹ́nibọ̀dì lẹ́nu. Ẹ sọ ilé ìtẹ́ ẹ bá analysis là ń ṣe. Èèyàn náà fẹ́ cheat òun. Ó ní ká gbé àyè èèyàn is there. He said this man want to cheat me. This man said when they bring the result, I should not make it open. And it should be secret. And the public rose up and said, Baba, don't cheat this boy now, this guy now. Baba, make sure that this thing is transparent and open now. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ibo láti jẹ̀bi lórí ni. Fúnra wa la jókòó ń bí tí wọ́n ń bá wa play voice note. Tí wọ́n sọ wípé ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀. If I show you what I know about that man, you will stone him to. Àbí ṣé ibi kan la jókòó sí ni? Tí wọ́n ti gbé wá fún wa. Wípé tí wọ́n bá sọ tó ń bàbá. Ṣáwọ́ wà irú bàbá tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní pé is a endangered species inú ìgboro. Ṣáwọ́ níbẹ̀ wọ́n kàn wọ́n gbé evidence against that man jáde. Bàbá náà bẹ̀ tún jáde. Òun náà tún sọ̀rọ̀ wípé n tó ń wò yìí tí wọ́n bá parí DNA tán òun ò lè sọ kú tó pa ọmọ òun. Ṣé ẹjọ́ sáà ní ìtọ́ débẹ̀ torí kú tí ń pa ojúgbà ẹni òwe ló ń pa fún ni. Ṣé káwa náà dúró kírú ẹ̀ má kan gbogbo wa? Ká lè mọ trend, ká lè mọ dimension tó ń lọ, ká lè mọ tricks tán ń lò ní ìsìn tán fi múyàn kúrò ńlẹ̀. Ṣáwa náà wá dúró ni ojúlọlá kan fi ń sọrí. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa dúró ń bí asking the police to do the needful on the case of Mohbad, and that person will be asked to keep mouth shut o. It's the constitutional right o. Bàbá Tinubu béèrè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ o. Wọ́n kó wa jáde o. Ní June 12 ń gbọ́n fẹ́ cheat wa, àwa tí wọ́n kó jáde rèé o. Ní June 12 àwa tí wọ́n kó jáde ni. Ibi tí wọ́n resolve issue rider sí tó jáde láago kan òru, ṣọlọ́pàá ti wá fi hàn wá ni. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń dà ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún nìyẹn náà. Please bring this thing to a closure.
Wọn ò rí yanjú o, wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ pa rárá.
Nígbà téèyàn ní rider tó jáde láago kan òru.
They are not saying anything about it o.
Tí corona dẹ̀ ní further investigation should be done. Nítorí yẹ káwa rí pé ọlọ́pàá wà active lé lórí ni wípé we have done the forensic o. We are going ahead now, that rider, we are doing this o. Ẹ gbọ́, ṣé tá a bá ń gbọ́rú update yẹn from the Nigerian Police Force, ṣé kankan nu wá wà níbi tí ó mọ̀ wà disturb mọ́ ni? Wọ́n ní rider jáde láago kan òru, ó lọ chemist. Ìyàwó dẹ̀ ní pé gbà táwọn délé, he was cool and fine and even play with his people till day break. Wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ jáde láago kan òru lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ pé he was fine. Then he was hale and healthy. Tán ní nǹkan kan ò ṣe é. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní ká má wà worried. Mi ò tí ì rí leader tó mobilize for protest. Mi ò tí ì rí leader tó mobilize for protest more than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in history. A civil protest. Mi ò dẹ̀ tí ì rí anybody in this justice for Mohbad that has called for violence. Inú gbogbo àwọn àtàjọ ń ṣètò. Mi ì tí ì réyàn kan tó ní ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ káyàn kan mọ́lé ká ṣèkà fún. Mi ò tí ì rí. In all fairness. Ó yẹ kọ́lọ́pàá gan fún wa ń kírẹ́dìtì. Tàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe múra tó lọ́rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn. They are not resorting to lawlessness. They are not taking laws into our hands. We deserve that commendation from the authority. We have been very civil. Abẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ìjọba ò mọṣẹ́ tá a ti ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. We have educated Nigerians to be on alert on a case like this, so that it will not reoccur, so that the nation will not be organized around crisis. Táwo ò bá jáde wípé relationship ò gbọdọ̀ wà toxic o, ọkọ àtìyàwó níta gbọdọ̀ máa ṣeré o, tẹ bá ti rí pọ́n náà lọ olúkálùkù lọ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀, tá a bá jáde máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, ṣé inú ọlọ́pàá máa dùn pé irú crisis yẹn náà focus lójoojúmọ́ tí àwọn bandits dẹ̀ wà nù gbó ni? Àní ká reduce wàhálà àgbòrò fún yín kẹ́ ẹ lè concentrate on the real criminals. Ṣé ó tún yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ dá wa lọ́wọ́ kò rú, kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ dá wa mú ọ lọ́wọ́ padà ni? Àwo ò mà ní Kudirat radio grand radio station. Let me come back. I will call you back.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ishak. It's so obvious that Wumi is afraid and he's paranoid. No, he's not paranoid actually. Because when you say somebody is just paranoid, it means there's no fear, there's no object of fear, but she is just afraid. In case of Wumi, I believe strongly she knows what she did, and she's afraid of her doomsday. She's afraid her day of reckoning is closer than expected. And that's why she's desperate. And she's taking advantage of the political party in power for the fact that those that are backing her up, they have the connections with those in power. So she's taking that advantage, she's taking it a step further to intimidate people. She knows she's a criminal. She knows she's a criminal.
Since the Barrister Ogungbe has said they are going to reopen that case,
She has become
since
restless.
that time,
she
was so restless.
Totally restless.
Very restless.
Because she thought the battle was over. Do you understand? She doesn't know that murder case doesn't have a closure until the killer is caught. That's murder case. It doesn't matter. Even if it goes court for 5 years, the resurgence is so imminent. They will bring it back.
Vengeance. Have you forgotten the case of Tupac? Resolve. Killer. They play, Wumi. They play.
She's afraid. She knows that no matter how far.
You are forever doomed. Babe.
She knows. That's what I'm saying. That for the fact that people are talking about it, that's giving her a headache. And that's why she's doing everything possible with her cronies to silence people. That is the game.
She cannot erase that from everybody's memory.
That is it. She's fighting.
It's always there.
She's fighting.
The moment we are seeing her on Facebook or they are using her for films, she should forget it. The moment I see her, I see something else. I remember something. So there's no way. The only thing is closure. Give everybody closure.
Until the killer is caught,
what happened, there will not be closure. I've said it. You have the opportunity to come out, tell us what happened, even if it is by mistake. Dr. Kemi said you can come out and plead for manslaughter.
The story of
it happens.
The story of the
by now, you don't even spoil your family name.
The story of the nurse is not selling. The story of the nurse is not selling. The story of the nurse, that one is not selling.
You can see
we are not buying that.
It's not selling. Then I trust no one. Over to you.
Good morning. My mommy, good morning. General Avengers, good morning. That's my daddy, good morning, sir. Yo ye karo mami, moro. Mommy chibe mi se. Ye karo gbogbo ile. Ẹ̀yin mommy me, ẹ̀yin daddy mi, mo kí everybody. Láyé yo kọ́kọ́ sílẹ̀. Everybody. Gbogbo àwọn òbí, abiyamọ rere, lọ́kùnrin, lóbìnrin, nílẹ̀ yìí ni all over the world. Mo salute everybody. Ipe àkúfọ̀ ọmọ ènìyàn ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n Bíbélì tèmi sọ fún mi pé Olúwa jọba jẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé kó wárìrì. Ó jókòó láàrin àwọn kérúbù.
Ta gbọ̀ngbọ̀n.
Ó ní kí gbogbo ayé kó ta gbọ̀ngbọ̀n. Màmá, mo sọ fún gbogbo yín bó ṣe hùn kí wọ́n ṣe tó bí wọ́n ṣe hùn kí wọ́n ṣe lágbára tó bó ṣe nǹkan ṣe gbọ́n fẹ́fẹ́ tó nínú ìjọba wọn ọmọ alọ́ba máa gba justice ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ àfi tí ò bá jẹ́ pé olúwa ló ní ilẹ̀ àti ẹ̀kún rẹ̀ ayé àti ohun gbogbo tó tẹ̀dó sínú rẹ̀ ó ní òun dá ayé wà ní júùjú ó sọ̀rọ̀ sínú ayé ó ní ayé ṣòfò ọlọ́run ló pe ọ̀rọ̀ sínú ayé ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ òun fún rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ni àfi tí ìmọ́lẹ̀ tí ò bá jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ mọ́ àfi tí òkùnkùn tí ò bá sọ pé kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ tún dé ńjọ́ kejì àfi èèyàn tó lè di ayé àti ọ̀run tó lè ní kó wó lulẹ̀ tí ò bá sí ẹni tó lè di ayé àti ọ̀run lọ́wọ́ pé kó má ṣiṣẹ́ ó ní àwọn ọ̀run sọ̀rọ̀ ògo ọlọ́run kò sí ẹni tó lè di ọmọ alọ́ba lọ́wọ́ kó má gba justice ẹ lọ múra sí i ẹ lọ múra sí i ṣé ti rí orí bàbá mi sọ wípé lágbájá kò lè mú mi tàmẹ̀dù kí ló fẹ́ fi mí ṣe ẹnìkan wà lókè tó ju gbogbo wa lọ ojú olúwa wò ọ́ ó ṣe rere mo sọ wípé tó bá jẹ́ justice for Mohbad ni mo lè ṣe kó lè wà lákọsílẹ̀ fún ìdílé mi fún ìran tó ń bọ̀ lára mi pé èmi náà jà nínú justice for Mohbad no matter bó ṣe nǹkan ṣe yá tó no matter bó ṣe nǹkan ṣe pẹ́ tó I won't take them something bíbélì ní jẹ́ kí èmi kó kúkú olódodo thank you sir bíbélì ní jẹ́ kí èmi kó kúkú olódodo nígbà tí mo bá wà at my age with my grandson tí n bá lè sọ òdodo ẹ rí i pé mo gbé ni bíbélì mi sọ fún mi ò ní rìn ní àárín àwọn ènìyàn búburú táwọn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní ìbùkún ni fún ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tí kò rìn ní ìmọ̀ àwọn èèyàn búburú tí kò sì jókòó ní ibùjókòó àwọn ẹlẹ́gàn ṣé ọmọ alọ́ba ò kú ni ọmọ alọ́ba kú ṣé mo wà nínú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé Mohbad ni mi ò sí níbẹ̀ kí ló wá ń dá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lọ́wọ́ dúró láti mú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé láti béèrè pé ikú wo ló pa ọmọ alọ́ba ẹ wá ní ká fòkà nìṣó ṣùgbọ́n tí ọlọ́run bá ń jẹ́ ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ tún ń jẹ́ ọlọ́run ẹ lè pa ayé lẹ́nu mọ́ ṣé ti rí Yorùbá ní gbogbo aṣọ kọ́ là ń sá lóòrùn gbogbo aṣọ kọ́ là ń sá lóòrùn bí mo ṣe kéré tó lọ́jọ́ orí ẹ jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ níta bá débi ìrù ẹ jẹ́ àfò ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi dá gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìdílé aláyọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ dúró ní ìdúró òdodo tẹ́ ò yà sápá ọ̀tún tẹ́ ẹ yà sápá òsì tẹ́ ẹ dúró pé sẹ́ẹ̀ mo tò sẹ́yìn àlọ́ba mo fẹ́ kí ọmọ yà fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ikú wo ló pa ọmọ wọ́n ní ikú wo ló máa pa àgbà káàní bá po lórí ẹ̀ tó ṣe bí òwe o mi tó pèwé lójú ẹ̀yin màmí ẹ̀yin bàbá mi ṣé ti rí ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe ìṣó ṣé ti rí ìdà tí Mohbad gbé sókè ìdà lójú méjì ni ẹgbàá nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín ṣé tí tẹ bá ṣe dáadáa ẹ máa gbà dáadáa tẹ bá ṣe búburú ẹ máa gbà búburú ṣé tí kò dín ní pé ká ṣe máa sọ pé ẹ lágbájá tẹ̀mẹ̀dù kò tí ì yé yín ẹni tó gba ẹ̀mí ọmọ alọ́ba ó mọ̀ wípé òun ló ń gba ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wòran máa bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò bọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ jẹ́ ká túbọ̀ dúró ti bàbá alọ́ba orin wa sọ wípé bó ti ń kí jí náà lẹ́tọ̀ ìdákọ̀rọ̀ mi kò níyẹ mo dúró lé
Crystal pátá ilé mìíràn ìyanrìn ni ló jẹ́
mo dúró lé
Crystal pátá ayérayé ilé mìíràn ìyanrìn
bàbá o ìyanrìn ni ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì ó ń bẹ síbẹ̀
pàṣán lórí asán pẹ̀lú ìgún àti ìpè wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màámi ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì ó ń bẹ síbẹ̀ kò yí padà ènìyàn ló ní òun àníbìírè ọlọ́run ò lọ́bì kankan tó bá lóun ń bọ̀ ó ń bọ̀ ló sọ ni o tọ́lọ́run bá lóun ń bọ̀ ó ń bọ̀ ló sọ ènìyàn ló máa sọ pé òun ń bọ̀ tí ò ní wá mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n pé ọmọ alọ́bọ̀ ní gba justice ó máa gba justice all the people tó lọ́wọ́ sí ikú ọmọ
Mommy
alọ́bọ̀
trust no
wọn ò
one.
ní ní ìsinmi wọ́n
Mommy
gbọ́
trust
màmí
no one. Ẹ jẹ́ má
wọ́n gbọ́
bínú ẹ
màmí.
kọrin yìí. Èmi àwọn wòlíì o, ipá rẹ̀ ga
ààrẹ ga ó
púpọ̀.
pọ̀
Èmi
ẹ̀yin àwọn
àwọn wòlíì o, ipá rẹ̀
agbára
ga
rẹ̀ ga
ó pọ̀.
ó pọ̀
Torí ohun
ohun
gbogbo
gbogbo
lẹ
ló
lè
lè
ṣe,
ṣe
gbogbo
ohun
ogun
gbogbo
lẹ
ló
lè
lè
ṣẹ́.
ṣe
Kò
àṣẹ
sí
tí ó ti lọ́dọ̀
lọ́dọ̀
rẹ
rẹ, ipá
ipá
rẹ̀ ga
rẹ̀ ga ó
ó
pọ̀
pọ̀. Àṣẹ tí sí
ẹ ṣé
lọ́rọ̀
màámi
Ọlọ́run.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you ní nǹkan ẹni tẹ́mi gbójúlé òun ni mò ń polówó ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí tí èmi ò bá gbọ́ ohùn Ọlọ́run mi ò ní sí nínú ìrìnàjò ìmọ̀ màá ti padà ṣùgbọ́n ó ń yé mi yéké pé sẹ́ òun máa fún Mohbad ní ìdájọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó mọ̀ bó ṣe nǹkan ṣe kéré tó òun máa mú wọn wá sí ìdájọ́ gbogbo wọn lójú wa báyìí la máa rí àwọn tó pa ọmọ àlọ́ba ó sọ ó ní tẹ́ ẹ bá pa mí ó ní ẹ lè pa gbogbo fámílì òun ó ní gbogbo ayé ló máa mọ̀ pé ìwọ ṣáà ló pa òun ṣùgbọ́n òun ti mọ̀ pé kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ tó máa ṣe fún ẹ ṣé kò sọ ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ọmọ àlọ́ba ti sọ ó lóun máa wọ́n kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún ẹ ó ní ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ayé ló ṣáà máa mọ̀ wípé ìwọ ló pa òun àfi ọmọ bébì.
Mohbad ó mọ connection tí Wùmí
God
ní
bless you sir.
ó mọ ẹni tó wà
nǹkan tí
lẹ́yìn
mo fẹ́
Wùmí
kẹ́ di papọ̀
Mohbad
nìyẹn.
ti prophesy gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yóò ti prophesy
Yes.
ìgbà yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ó wá sọ kankan níparí ẹ̀ ó ní òun àti ẹbí ẹ̀ still náà pé wọn ò ní nísinmi
God bless you
nǹkan tó
sir.
fi parí statement yẹn nìyẹn.
Màámi bàbá mi ẹ wò ó ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ bá ṣe ń lọ yìí bí Ọlọ́run ṣe ń tó ṣe ń tọ́ wa síwájú yìí ẹ jẹ́ a máa tọ̀ lọ ibi rere la máa fi tì sí Mohbad máa gba justice ẹni tó bá sú ẹni kó máa lọ lé ẹ kò sẹ́ni tó kọ application fún Wálé kò sẹ́ni tó gba application kó tó wálé kó tó wá sídìí kó tó wá fún justice if you tó bá need àti take break you can take a break because mẹ́wàá wà nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣùgbọ́n àṣírí wọn ò ní bò bó ṣe nǹkan ṣe mọ́ tó ṣé wọ́n ní ìsinmi ni ọdún kẹta màrè ó kó oṣù mẹ́ta kò sí ìsinmi lọ́sàn-án kò sí lóru general vengeance ẹ má wọrí Ọlọ́run á gba gbogbo ògo justice for Mohbad thank
wọ́n rò
you
pé
sir.
business as usual ni no business as usual.
Almost 3 years and still counting wọn
wọ́n
nísinmi
rí pé àwọn èèyàn ò ṣàgbẹ́nu
wọn
dákẹ́
nísinmi at all and they have
èpè
everything in
ní
their arsenal.
àsọlẹ̀
They have
àsọlẹ̀ tọmọ
everything.
yẹn ti sọnù.
Ó ní pé wọn ní nísinmi sẹ so he knew the connection that Wunmi actually had and the one she's using it now. Ó mọ ibi tí bàbá Liam ti wá ó mọ gbogbo àwọn tó máa support Wunmi ó mọ pé gbogbo owó ó wà lọ́wọ́ Wunmi so he knew the kind of barrier that will be created around Wunmi after committing that crime but he also confirmed pé peace shall be very far away from them and truly 3 years in terms of money àwọn Wunmi àtàwọn tó pa Mohbad wọ́n lówó ju bàbá Mohbad lọ in terms of political connection wọ́n mọ̀nà ju bàbá Mohbad lọ in terms of ogun wọ́n ní àti kékeré ló ti lọ jọ dídí adìyẹ wọ́n ní ilé ológun ni wọ́n ti wá do you understand so when you look at it physically do you understand these people that killed Mohbad they have a lot of advantages over baba Mohbad but because of that prophecy pé wọn ò ní nísinmi that is the word that's the equalizer that
Yeah.
statement is the equalizer.
General Avengers, there's one thing that baffles me so much is the fact that these people said when Mohbad died, they went to write a statement. And the police could not figure out that these statements that they wrote had a lot of inconsistencies in them. Because if Darosha wrote the same statement or talk about the same statement he wrote at the police station, obviously, it's expected of you, if you're telling the truth, to write a statement and attend the court and give the same testimony of the same thing you wrote at the police station if you are telling the truth. So if that was the case, Darusha went to the court and then stated that Mohbad, when they got to the second hospital, around 2 to 3 p.m., Mohbad had already been pronounced dead, and in stage 2, that rigor mortis has actually set in. So at that point, if the police have this same statement, and the magistrate also read that part in the CTC, how couldn't they figure it out that Mohbad had already pied before the nurse arrived? And why are they still charging this nurse that this nurse pied Mohbad? It is alarming. Like, are they trying to tell us that they didn't read that part where in the CTC or the magistrate will say, oh, I didn't hear when Darosha stated that Mohbad had already pied around 2 to 3 p.m. That was the second
Moro,
second hospital for
sorry.
that matter.
Can I say something about that? You know
Yes, ma'am.
that the what's it called? DPP has already charged them before the corona closed. He already even charged the nurse and spending before the corona closed.
They have decided the whole thing from 2023 now.
Everything is in the WhatsApp group.
now.
Yabo
So
is the ringleader.
the statement, according to the whole plan, statement do not matter. Whatever statement they have written, right, they don't matter. They know what they will do with the case in order to stall it and silence it. The problem they're having now is that their plans are not working because people still refuse to keep quiet. If you get to know that about 40 petitions have been written against Wunmi Adebanjo, it means some people either they are doing it for personal glory or they are doing it for anybody for whatever reason. They are not keeping quiet. Wunmi does not have a rest of mind still, despite all the money, despite all the political connection, despite all the fetish, whatever. Wunmi is not having rest of mind. That's the bottom line.
Exactly. That's why they thought they would intimidate people and stop them from talking. Because the more we talk, the more problem they have, the more unsettled they get. And also, even if they claim that this the statement they wrote was not right. Now, Wunmi that is arresting and are people arresting people, we would keep telling you this fact that Darosha said Mohbad was in stage 2 at 2 p.m. That same 2 p.m., you guys claimed you were at home. And now let's think about it this way. They said that was the second hospital, and that was around 2 p.m. And we will keep telling you this is not defamation. This is a statement of fact that Mohbad had already pied before the nurse arrived around 2 to 3 p.m. And according to Darosha in the CTC, it means there is possibility, according to him, to the doctor that they met at the hospital, that Mohbad died around 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Of course, we knew and understand that Mohbad must have already pied even the day before, because obviously the doctor also stated that at least 12 hours.
Don't forget General Moreau. Value of certain the number of a certain reference is given in what? Is even in upper limit and lower limit. That 2 o'clock that you said was the what? Was the upper limit of the time.
Exactly.
So you could have died any time earlier than that. Don't forget that.
Exactly.
So the upper limit of when Mohbad would have died was 2 o'clock on Tuesday. And at that time, the nurse was still doing jumping in her own house. The nurse had never arrived Mohbad's residence at that particular time. Do you understand? So those are the loopholes and lacunas that up to today, the almighty Lagos State police officers, they have not given us the answers to it. Up till now, they have not given us the answers to it. The CCTV has disappeared. The phone forensic has become an abomination. And yet they want to say nurse was the one that killed Mohbad. And the nurse is in the court now. Wunmi, go there and tell the nurse you are the one that killed my husband. Wunmi disappeared into thin air. So tell me, who is deceiving who? Like a PDP. I'm an idiot.
Exactly, you're exactly, you're right, General Vengeance. Because even the what's it called? The doctor said it could have been 12 hours before he was brought to the hospital. And then guess what? Yeah, this part is the funniest part of all. that's why I believe that Karimo is also complicit.
Oga.
Karimo, who told Wumi and Accord to pour water on Mohbad? Because if we look at it this way, the doctor said they were unable to ascertain what happened. They were unable to test him because they've been pouring water on him. Who gave them that idea? Who gave them
and
Domisi,
pouring of water, let me tell
Doctor
you,
Nileri, Domisi.
pouring of water on him was to make him fresh and hotter the
Exactly.
normal process that followed.
Exactly.
You understand? That is it. You got it right.
These people are
was to make him
criminal.
fresh. Yes. They thought that would deceive the people and think that he just died. They don't know
Exactly.
that it has never been about the water.
Hey, in order for them not to be able to test him, because the doctor said because they poured water on him, they were unable to test him at all. So it must be someone that has a medical knowledge that would give them that idea. Emma Bomisi did not arrive and there was water everywhere.
General Moro, do you want to imagine the number of meetings, the number of phone calls that actually happened between 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock on Monday morning?
They can't give us
and
phone forensic.
4 o'clock on Tuesday. Do you want to know how many phone calls, how many meetings, meeting after meeting that happened concerning that case?
Of course. That's why they can't do phone forensic. That's why phone forensic is like Biafra War, World War III. Because they knew with phone forensic, everything will be out. If they don't want us to stop talking, let them do the phone forensic. Let them do the phone forensic. We will stop talking. Let them do the phone forensic. Then we will stop talking. Let them do the phone forensic. And not only phone forensic, we also want the CCTV forensics as well. Because according to Darosha CTC, Darosha said the camera was working for 2 to 3 months in the CTC. So we need phone forensic, we need CCTV forensics.
Not only Darosha, General, don't forget that the police said they saw when the nurse came into the house 2:30 on CCTV.
Exactly.
Where is that CCTV for crying out loud?
And they want us to stop talking.
Mohbad, okay, it was not Wunmi that killed Mohbad though, but CCTV has disappeared after police saw it. Why? I know that Rapture is coming to take the God's home when the time comes. I have never heard about Rapture coming to take away the CCTV. Following a sudden death of an individual. Rapture disappeared the CCTV. CCTV that you police you saw, you watch, and you saw it 2:30. After that 2:30 now, CCTV has disappeared, and yet you are saying Nurse was the one that killed Mohbad. I don't understand.
Afesiojo took the CCTV.
Honestly, that rain, Ojo no gbe CCTV long here.
Honestly, if they want us to stop talking, they should do 3 things. 3 things for us. We need the CCTV forensics, we need the phone forensics, and we need all the suspect arrested. Let's start again from there. Thank you so much, General Vengeance. I'll mute my mic. Thank you.
God bless you. Because sincerely, let us look at this thing. Okay, you have told us that this nurse was the one that injected Mohbad with paracetamol, antitetanus, and cetrazone. Let me ask you a candid question. Before Mohbad was killed with cetrazone injection, how many Nigerians have died of cetrazone injection before Mohbad? Then after Mohbad was killed by the nurse as a result of what? Anaphylactic reaction to cetrazone. How many Nigerians again, after the death of Mohbad, have died as a result of anaphylactic reaction towards cetrazone injection? Those are the two questions that they need to provide us for us to know that truly cetrazone can kill a healthy individual like Mohbad. But they are useless idiots. Up to today, they have not provided answers to those 2 questions.
And then another question, General Vengeance, is Mama Mohbad níjọ́ Monday yẹn ó dẹ̀ pè mí o, ní ṣọ̀fà ọmọ o, mi ò ní ṣe opó o. Kí ni Wùmí pé ìyá Mohbad fún lọ́jọ́ Monday.
God bless you.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa sọ, ẹ bá wa
God
bí
bless you.
Bọ́sẹ̀dé.
God
Kí
bless
ló
you.
pè fún kí ló nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ Monday tó fi di pé ẹ ní ṣọ̀fọ̀ ọmọ o níjọ́ Monday morning.
Not only that, General Ayenewamo,
So
why was Mohbad why was he incommunicado throughout the whole Monday? Throughout Monday, nobody spoke to Mohbad on phone. Throughout whole Monday.
That wọ́n sọ pé ó ní podcast àfẹ gbogbo yẹn la máa revisit, ọkàn ẹ ò ní balẹ̀ Wùmí. They play.
It's so pathetic.
Honestly, àní General Avengers èèyàn kan wá sí ó ní kí tẹ̀ ní question tẹ́nìyẹn ń béèrè o. Mo ti gbàgbé. I will remember and I will say it. Thank you.
Because sincerely, if you want to say this is a result of medical negligence, when Michael Jackson died, they said he died of overdose of propofol. That's what they said. But why was Mohbad given a ceftriaxone? You said it was a small cut. Ceftriaxone is an antibiotic, belongs to the group of cephalosporin. It's not a broad spectrum antibiotics. Do you understand? It's a specific antibiotics. So if there was no infection anywhere in Mohbad's body, if the hand was not infected, the one you said it was just a small cut, why was ceftriaxone given to him? Or do you people now take ceftriaxone as if you are taking paracetamol now in Nigeria? Is ceftriaxone, has it now become vitamin C in Nigeria that you just take anyhow when there's no indication for it? Are you telling me now that ceftriaxone has become a paracetamol that everybody just take? So why was Mohbad given ceftriaxone? If you claim that ceftriaxone was the one that killed Mohbad, why was the Mohbad given that ceftriaxone? Why was he injected with ceftriaxone? If Mohbad was ill and healthy, according to Wumi, Mohbad wanted to knock her, according to Wumi, Mohbad was ill and healthy, was jumping around the house. It was when the nurse came that nurse just injected him and died with ceftriaxone. Abi, why was he given ceftriaxone? How was the ceftriaxone given? Is it IV? Is it intramuscularly? What was the reaction? What happened? Where was Adura in that house? The nurse said she never saw Adura. So when the nurse was injecting Mohbad, where was Adura? Because these are the things that... So when people are talking, maybe the nurse was the one that killed Mohbad, it's like you people have left your senses somewhere. You have left your senses in your village. And you've just come to social media with empty skull to come and deceive the gullible ones that don't know how things work. You understand? People that are lame men and women. Those are the people that you can take on a ride and say, it was injection that killed Mohbad. Which of the injections? Ṣé paracetamol? Ṣé antitetanus? Ṣé ceftriaxone? Èèyàn mélòó ni ceftriaxone ti pa ní Nàìjíríà kó tó pa Mohbad? Èèyàn mélòó ló tún ti pa lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ti pa Mohbad? You guys are so stupid. That narrative will not sell. And if you knew that it was the nurse that killed Mohbad, why was he pointing to Naira Marley? Why didn't she tell us from the beginning that it was the nurse that killed Mohbad? Why was he talking about the Lord of Music? Why was he talking about all those rubbish? Why was Yabo just shouting Naira Marley? Why didn't you put the nurse at the forefront of this saga from the beginning so that people could understand that it was the nurse that killed him?
Exactly. Why? Ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀ sẹ́, ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ máa lásọ̀, ẹ pa èèyàn. Kò easy o. Ọkàn yín ò ní balẹ̀ forever and ever. Even if you are sentenced tó jáde, ọkàn ò lè balẹ̀ mọ́ láyé. That is just the bitter truth. Thank you, General Vengeance.
Another why General Vengeance is the nurse stated in her CTC that the moment she requested to see the picture of the wound she was coming to treat, what's his name? DJ Bami was really angry, was furious. He was so angry that he called spending that. Why would the nurse be asking me for picture? Why did he?
They knew what they did now.
Exactly. They knew what they were planning.
General Mogo, when you look at the picture of that hand, you will find out that body was motionless already. Somebody rotated that arm to take the picture. If you look at that picture of the arm, somebody rotated that arm, somebody lifted the arm to take the picture.
And they were shaking it. They were
God
turning
bless
it,
you. God
turning the
bless you.
camera. Yes,
They were
that's the way
manipulating the
they
dead
did it.
body. God bless you. You got it right. That's what they were doing. So they were just toiling with the dead body of Mohbad.
Exactly. That's why he was so hungry that he had to call what's it called, Spendy, and say, Spendy, why is she asking this question? Why? And the nurse said she was surprised that DJ Bami was so hungry. Like, what's the big deal about wanting to see the picture of who I wanted to treat? So they knew what had happened to Mohbad, but they kept it and they were there. And let's not forget the fact that Wumi also mentioned, it's not Yamubad, I've always said, it's not Yamubad that only had that said, that's Monday. Oh. Wumi also said, that Monday, we were supposed to go with his mom for shopping. But the interviewer could not ask her, then
God
why
bless you.
were
Why
you
didn't
not
you
able to
go?
go?
God bless
Why?
you.
Why?
God
What
bless you.
happened?
Oh,
What
He said
exactly.
it's
happened?
minor scratch. Why would
Yes.
minor
happened?
scratch
What
stop him
happened?
from going to the shop?
Thank you, Moro. Someone that is hale and healthy. Why can you not go again? Why can he not go to the podcast he wanted to go? Mommy Yeti 70, good day, my lovely sister. Mogbate Bole. Ekushe, well done. Now is the family. God bless you, my darling sister. Eshema.
So why was the plan stalled on Monday? Why was nothing done by Mohbad on Monday? Those are the gray areas that they need to put light on before we understand. But truly, it was the nurse that killed him. Eh? What happened on Monday? So if they cannot
Yeti
redeem them,
70, Ekwajo Metama. How is the family and everyone? God
yeah, I
bless you.
think she's busy.
Okay.
So if they cannot give a clearer picture of what happened to Mohbad from the night he entered that house till when they announced him dead to the world, it means they are hiding a very salient thing that they don't want the world to know. So it means the death was not as pure as they have claimed it to be. They said in Kolopa Mohbad,
General Vengeance. If you see how happy I was, nígbà tí Honorable York Daddy play kíní yẹn ní kíní Naira Marley jọ Sunday. Inú mi máa dùn o. Honestly speaking, for everybody to hear it over and over again. Ẹ wo ẹ̀yin host wọ̀nyí ẹ kúṣẹ́ o. God bless you o. Thank you so much.
yes, because to be sincere, the whole thing is just clouded with secrecy. Everything is just like it's just like a hidden entity. They don't want people to see it. Why?
Let's not forget that Muba's mom said she was called. When she called and she was like, "Oh, I never go more."
Lọ́jọ́ Monday.
Lọ́jọ́ Monday, yeah. And
Monday
guess what?
yẹn gangan.
Guess what? When she continued, with her line of thought, she did not mention whether she was there on Monday and what happened on that Monday. All of
You
them
didn't say anything about it.
avoid Monday completely. And even when
That's
Wumi
the problem.
is talking about what happened,
the
she will
problem.
jump from Sunday to
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Straight. God bless you, you are right. She will just jump. She will just jump straight away from Sunday to Tuesday, straight. On Monday, nothing happened. Nothing happened to Mohbad, according to them. On Monday, Mohbad didn't do anything. Mohbad went on a sleeping strike. He was sleeping throughout Monday, according to them. He didn't call anybody. He didn't speak to anybody. He didn't go out. He didn't drive out. He didn't do anything. Mohbad was just inactive.
Meanwhile,
Activation.
Adura said his brother was incommunicado on Monday. Anything
From 12
after
o'clock.
12,
That
anybody
is it.
that says they see his brother, they
It's a
are
lie.
liars.
Mhm.
So that was confirmed in the court.
You know at that time the script was not
well written.
synergetic enough.
Uh-huh.
They've not been able to synchronize it. Do you understand? So at that time there are still little lacunas, and it was those lacunas now. That is what is giving out their intention. But truly, one power more than ni, and they are trying to hide how they killed him. That was why I thought when Darusha came out of the corona court, pé ó káwọ́ mórí nígbà tó lọ court stage 2 níbẹ̀. Do you understand? So all of them, they knew what happened to that boy, the way it was he was killed in that house. And that's why the script is not scripting. The script is not scripting. That's why Spending will come out and yarn or pass. Lifestyle will come out and yarn or pass. DJ Bami will come out and say nonsense. Umi will come out and say nonsense because the script is not scripting. When somebody is trying to narrate an event that never occurred, now so they're going to talk rubbish. The thing will not occur. Say it will be an imaginary concocted event. It will only be in your brain. Do you understand? So you'll be thinking that this one can fit in there, this one can fit in. But for the fact that you did not see it happen at a point, if you are interrogated, you will see another thing. That was what happened to those guys. They cram it. Yes, they forget. It's a shame.
The moment she mentioned the second nurse in her interview, that was when I expected the police to have taken action. That you didn't mention this one to us initially, so where is the second nurse coming from? Nothing was done at all.
Police? Did you say police? just say Wumi's boys. Those ones are just Wumi and Babalian's boys. Those ones are not police.
It's annoying. There's a second nurse that slept overnight. Which night? What night? Which of the nights? Was it the Tuesday that he was already at the mortuary? Was it the Monday that he was saying, I want to laugh you? Which of the nights?
Don't forget about the press up. The nurse that did press up.
Exactly, that's the nurse I'm talking about.
CPR for a dead body that has died more than 24 hours. CPR.
No, you are getting it wrong now. You are getting it wrong. By the time that second nurse,
Avengers,
by the
you are
time
wrong.
that second nurse came,
There was a nurse that slept overnight. There
of
was
course,
one.
I
That's
know
what we're
now.
talking about, Mommy Ayiniramo. That's what we're talking about.
Thank you.
If it was to be on Monday, was the nurse there when Mohbad said, I want to lap Pio? Was it that night you are talking about? Or was it the night where Baba had already taken his body to the mortuary?
God bless
Which
you.
of the nights?
God bless you. Which
of the nights? Which of the nights?
I mean, ṣé Wùmí tó fẹ́ lọ lá Pio Mohbad ní mọ́ṣúárì ni? Ṣé Wùmí tó bòkú sùn ni? Because I don't understand which of the nights now. There was a different night tí nurse ń ṣe CPR. There was another night tí Mohbad fẹ́ lá Pio. Do you understand? So which of the nights ni gbogbo event yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀? And Mohbad did not sleep in that house on Tuesday. So when did all those things happen? General, you're welcome. Ever
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ káàsán ẹ káalẹ́ ní gbogbo bí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa. Èdùmàrè ó jẹ́ kí kẹ́ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ àṣeyìn, torí àṣeyìn òun ní mórí wú, kí ẹ̀dá ṣe iṣẹ́ kó sì kéré rẹ̀ òun ní iyì iṣẹ́. Gbogbo yín lẹ jèrè iṣẹ́ dáadáa tẹ́ ẹ ṣe lórí ọmọ, lórí ọkọ, lórí ara yín. Àtẹ̀yin bàbá lọ́kùnrin, ẹ̀yin náà ò ní jẹ̀bi, Èdùmàrè ò ní fi kú ọmọ dá yín lóró. Aburú ò ní wọlé tẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa. Wọ́n ní bá a bá wí á kù, bá a bá kọ̀ tá a tún wí, ọ̀run là ń lọ. Torí àwáyé èkú ò sí fẹ́nìkankan. Bó pẹ́ títí gbogbo wa ládàgbà láre bí àgbáre. Bí wọn bá wá ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀, àìsọ̀rọ̀ ohun, èmi mọ̀ pé kò lè jí Mohbad sáyé. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ, a fi dá ikú ọ̀dọ́ dúró ni, pé kán yé pa wọ́n nípakúpa mọ́. Kìí ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ni ó jí Mohbad. Wọ́n bá tún wá ní ká wí ká fọ̀, tá a bá béèrè bí Mohbad ṣe kú kò tí ì pọ̀ jù. meanwhile kì í ṣe ewúrẹ́ kì í ṣàgùntàn. Tí ìjọba bá ní kán mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí justice for Mohbad, bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ fi ẹlòmíín replace Mohbad fún bàbá tó bí, torí ikú ẹnìkan a máa dùn ẹnìkan jẹ nìkan lọ. Bí kálukú dẹ̀ ṣe ń bímọ tiẹ̀ bó ṣe ń tọ́ òun lọ́sọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Bí kú bá kọ̀ bí ò bá dùn ìyá ọmọ, ó ṣeé ṣe kó dùn bàbá ọmọ. Bí kú bá kọ̀ tí ò dùn bàbá ọmọ, nígbà míì a máa dùn ìyá ọmọ. Bí kú bá wá kọ̀ tí ò dùn èèyàn méjì tó bímọ, ó lè dùn alágbàtọ́ àbí alábàágbé gan. Ikú lè dùn pé irú ọmọ dáadáa yìí, irú ọmọ ológo yìí, irú ọmọ tí ò wọ́pọ̀ nínú ọmọ yìí, irú ọmọ aláàánú yìí, irú ọmọ tí ń struggle fún fámìlì ẹ̀ yìí, ikú wo ló pa ké pọ̀ jù. Tí ó kan sọ̀rọ̀ ní kó wá wí tiẹ̀, ìjọba Nàìjíríà gangan kò ní faradà. Thank you. Ìjọba Nàìjíríà gangan wọ́n ń pè wọ́n ní orúkọ tó pọ̀ gan. Kò sí tí wọ́n èé sọ nípa wọn. Tó bá tiẹ̀ wá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gọ́fúmẹ̀ntì ṣébi tán ti ń gba 15,000 tí wọ́n fi ń jìyà ọdún 4, ṣé wọn ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ about, ṣé wọn ò ní sọ nípa yẹn? Torí pé wọ́n ní ohun tí wọ́n bá gbé wá ta òun láyé rí. Tí wọn ò bá pa Mohbad, kò sẹ́ni tí ó pariwo tá à ń pa lénìí. Àwọn náà gbé wá ta wípé bí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba ṣe rí leléyìí o, báyìí làwọn ṣe rí o. Èèyàn lè rẹ́ni ó pààyàn ńlẹ̀ kó mọ́ bí lẹ́jọ́ o. Èèyàn lè rẹ́ni tí èèyàn tojú rẹ̀ wọnú àgbàrá ẹ̀jẹ̀ kán mọ́ lè bí léèrè ọ̀rọ̀ o. Èèyàn lè 10 lè sùn nínú ilé kẹ́nìkan ó dòkú, kéèyàn 10 náà kí wọ́n ó sì kú lẹ́nu kán sì mọ́ lè béèrè. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó bá wá lè béèrè outside àbí inside àbí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan bẹ̀ pé bó lèèyàn ṣe sùn tí wọnú àgbàrá ẹ̀jẹ̀, ṣé ẹni yẹn ló yẹ ká máa pè lẹ́jọ́ àbí ẹni yẹn ló yẹ kó lẹ́jọ́ jẹ́ àbáwọn tí kú tó pa Mohbad sojú wọn? Ẹni tá a bá láàánú fún a nífẹ̀ẹ́ ni. Èèyàn tá a fẹ́ kó jìn sí kòtò, ìfẹ́ la ní. Ẹni tá a fẹ́ kó kó sínú ewu, ìfẹ́ la ní fún. Ṣùgbọ́n pájẹ bálẹ́rù, kò síkú tí ó padà pa àgbà tí wọn ò ní bá po lórí rẹ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ tí mo rí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ni pé kinní yìí ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Èdùmàrè ni ó jẹ́ kí tiẹ̀ dópin. Nípa pé kí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀, nípa wípé kí nǹkan happen sí ọmọ, kẹ́ ẹ mọ́ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ àti béèrè. Kí àwọn tán ní tó bá yẹ pé ìyá ló lu ọmọ pa, ìjọba ó bá rojọ́. Kí ló wá dé tíjọba ò lè ṣí ojú fún wa kí wọn ó tún sẹ́yìn? Tó fi wá di pé ẹni tá a wà nà rárá, òun lára wá ń ta ẹni tí ó wá ní ọmọ tí wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ńkọ́, kí ni kíyẹn ṣe? Mọ́ sọ bá a bá wí yìí, èyí tó bá wù wọ́n wọn ó gbọ́, èyí tí ò bá wù kó mọ́ gbọ́. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ kan tí màá bẹ̀, ẹ̀bẹ̀ kan tí màá bẹ̀ ni pé gbogbo ẹ̀dá tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí bọ̀ lórí òótọ́ látẹ̀yìn, ẹ dákun kò tí ì débi ìsinmi. Tán bá tiẹ̀ ń gbé ẹnu àwọn ará Nàìjíríà ní o, kìí ṣe èmi o, torí pé mi ò tọrọ owó, mi ò lákàntì téèyàn trace mi ò pe nọ́mbà èèyàn ò pè mí. Torí àtẹnujẹ, torí àtẹnujẹ lẹlòmíì ṣe ń kó sínú ságo wọn. Torí pé immunizer jẹ́ ẹni tó mọ́ ní kọ̀rọ̀, ó tún wá mọ́ ní gbangba. Òun ni gbogbo wa ṣe ń sọ̀pọ́ọ̀tì wọn. Ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn kan la lè gbẹ̀rí jẹ́. Tí wọ́n bá wá ní káwa mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán ní ká mọ́ dákẹ́ díẹ̀. Torí kò ṣeé mọ́ sọ ohun tí roni láàrin ọdún 3, ariwo, owó dátà, wàhálà, ẹ wo ohun tí ojú anybody ti rí, ẹ wo ìwọ̀sí, bóyá ẹni tí ò tiẹ̀ lè pàdé èèyàn kó lè sọ̀rọ̀, bóyá ẹni tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn tiẹ̀ wá ń dáwó fún títún ń bun lóúnjẹ jẹ, ẹni yẹn gangan ni ó wàá dúró láti máa rí èèyàn fín. Gbogbo ohun tójú wá rí yìí, kéèyàn ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn láṣẹ pé àtàṣeyìn àti kéèyàn rẹ́rìn-ín lọlé fún ọmọ ẹ̀ àbí fọ́kọ ẹ̀, òun gangan nìdùnnú tíá ni la fi fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin host ẹjọ́ lódodo, ẹ̀yin èèyàn gidi, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ dúró stand, tá à ń rí yín, tá à rí yín, tá à ń ṣàdúrà fún ọmọ yín, ẹ túbọ̀ jáde, ẹ tún jẹ́ ká pọ̀ sí i, ẹ jẹ́ ká tó try ká ranra wa lọ́wọ́ káwọn èèyàn tó dìde kí kinní yẹn róòlù. Ìtí bá ń bẹ ńlẹ̀ tí ń jẹ́ bóyá ìbànújẹ́ látara ẹnìkan sẹ́nìkan, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé rẹ̀ pé ohun tí wọ́n fi kàn wá ó ṣe é mú kúrò lára ju tí wọ́n fi kan Mohbad tí ò rí gbọ̀nà lọ. Mọ́mí Yétì, àmì sí yín, ẹ̀yin ìyá lóríṣiríṣi tẹ́ máa ń jáde fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́, mọ́mí Móró, gbogbo yín pátá àmì sí yín 24/7 yẹn ó ń kó payà bá wọn ni ló ń gbé ẹṣẹ́. Wọ́n ní téèyàn bá jẹ́ èèyàn lówó tí wọ́n ní kó san lẹ́rọ̀ tí ò bá san lẹ́rọ̀, ọ̀nà tó bá lè náwó yẹn sí tí è parun bí wọ́n bá sánà yẹn kè é pọ̀ jù. Ìpariwo yín ní ń jẹ́ kówó Mohbad kó máa jánu lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n kó pamọ́, torí ẹ̀ náà fi ń dáàbò bora wọn kí ni. Bẹ́yìn bá ti ń pariwo ìnìnira ń bá wọn, bẹ́yìn bá ṣe ń analyse bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń lọ fúnra wọn ní fòòró títí tí ó bá pa gbogbo wọn títí tí èyí yọjú sí wọn. Ẹ má jẹ́ á sinmi, ẹ jẹ́ á máa support àwọn tó bá jáde, ẹ jẹ́ á máa dúró tì wọ́n, kò ní jẹ́ kó sú wọn, kò ní jẹ́ ká kó rẹ̀wẹ̀sì níbi táwọn ò bá ti wo ìwọ̀nba tẹ́ ti ṣe látàárọ̀ lénìí. Inú èèyàn máa dùn wípé kinní yìí ò tíì kú, torí wọ́n fẹ́ pa ìdájọ́ òdodo fún Mohbad. Èdùmàrè ni ò ní jí ó kú, àtẹ̀yìn ìyá olódodo, àtẹ̀yìn bàbá aláàánú tẹ́ ẹ sákàn ń wò pé ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ ó máa ní ẹ̀ǹdì tó dáa fáwa, ó máa ní ẹ̀ǹdì búburú fún àwọn ọ̀tá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ á sọ̀yún bí wọ́n fẹ́ béèyàn lọ kàtá yóò sì darí wálé, bọ́ lọ kàtá yóò sì darí wálé. Ẹni tó pa táyé ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ bó lọ sí kàtá yóò sì darí wálé. Wọ́n ló kú yìí òkú rẹ̀, olóńroko olóńrodò, bó o pẹ́ lóko bó o pẹ́ ní odò ó padà wàá dé bó kú rẹ̀ ńlẹ̀. Torí orúkọ àkà kì í jẹ́ku, ohun tí èsè tiwa wọn lè fi pè wá. Irọ́ tó bá jọ ni ẹ pa á mọ́ ni ohun tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ni ẹ ń wí fún yín, kì í sàràbù. Táyìn náà bá wá fẹ́ gbọ̀n dànù, ẹ mọ dìlítù ẹṣẹ́. Táyìn náà fẹ́ gbọ̀n dànù tẹ́ fẹ́ jọmọ rere, ẹ mọ dìlítù tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe. Ẹ mọ tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe, ẹ mọ ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ lè gbé pé ohun tí ẹ ń pariwo yìí kémi náà jọmọ rere àti ìyá rere lójú ọmọ mi. Ọ̀yá ẹ bá ń yẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ mi wò, ṣẹ́jẹ̀ ewúrẹ́ ni àbẹ́jẹ́ àgùntàn. Èyí tó bá jẹ́ òdodo ẹ sọ, èyí tó bá sojú yín tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ fún wa wípé orí yín ni Mohbad ti ré bọ́ látòrí bẹ́ẹ̀dì, ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bóyá ẹ ti lu mọ́gùn. Tọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ní ọ fẹ́ ṣe kínní, ọ fẹ́ ṣe ìjókòó. Ẹ lè sọ pé tó ṣàdédé ó ré bó forí lulẹ̀ àbí ẹ pọ̀nlé kọ́lẹ̀ lójú yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá bọ́ ta tẹ́ ẹ sọyún, ẹ fún ayé nísinmi. Wọn ò ní ọmọ padà sọ pé ó ré bọ́ ni, ṣùgbọ́n yẹn àwáwí àtúnwí asán ni. Bó pẹ́ títí ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ yín yóò jìyà, ẹ lè lọ free. Ó ń pẹ́ lójú wa, àdẹ̀fẹ́ bó ṣe ń pẹ́ yìí, àfẹ́ kó jẹ́ ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì kan kó sí wa lọ́kàn, especially irú àwa yìí. Èmi ọmọ orí ní ó pọrùn o, kódà bẹ́yìn tèmi tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín, màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí host, màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fàájà gidi. tí ò sí tí ó tẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ yọ níwọ̀nba tí bàbá Tinubu tó ń ṣe nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà dẹ̀ ń sọ pé àfẹ́ bàbá ìyàwó yín ṣe kinní bàbá kò yẹ kó rí báyìí tí bàbá yìí dẹ̀ ń ṣe correction so owó ìtẹ́yìn máa wá jẹ́ àṣẹmọ́lù tẹ́jẹ́ àrí ìgbọ́dọ̀ wí ta ló bí yín ná ta ń bàbá yín who born you ta lẹ̀ ń fẹ́ ta ní ń fẹ́ yín ta ní ń sọ fún yín pé sẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ ta ní ń sọ pé ẹ̀ ní gbẹ̀san ta ní ń sọ pé lọ score free ta ní ń sọ pé lẹ́sẹ̀ yín ò ní jìyà ẹ̀ lè lọ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pa àwọn kan lẹ́nu mọ́ ń làwọn èèyàn gidi míì ni wọ́n mọ̀ replace yín ni wọ́n mọ̀ dìde tí wọ́n mọ̀ wájà fún Mohbad torí pé Mohbad gangan ò sùn ọmọ yìí gangan ò sinmi àbí wọ́n ti pa èèyàn ti kú wọn ò jẹ́ kó jẹ́ sísin wọn ò jẹ́ kó gbáyé ó gbáyé wọn ò jẹ́ ó fìrọ̀rùn lò ó lówó wọn ò jẹ́ ó lò ó kọ́lé wọn ò jẹ́ ó gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní mọ́tò wọn ò jẹ́ ó gùn pẹ́. kí lẹ wá tún lè ṣe tó ju ń tẹ́ ẹ ṣe fún lọ ẹ ti wá ṣe òun náà wá sọ pé mọ́ ṣe ìtí ọba sọ fún yẹn pé mọ́ ṣe bọ́ bá ti lè ṣe dandan ni kójú rì ó rí nígbà ojú yín wá fẹ́ rí táwa ni ó nìkẹ́nìkan wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tí ń ṣẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà yìí tí ò ní ìbáwí lábẹ́ òfin ìgbà tá a dẹ̀ ti lè pọ̀ kìkì àwọn tá a pè ní bàbá pé àyè tẹ̀sẹ̀ yìí àfẹ́ ẹ yé wọlé mọ́ wa lórí mọ́ ẹ bá wa rìn sí ẹ bá wa ṣe gbá tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ tán ń ṣàtúnṣe wá ìtẹ̀yìn ọ̀wá dúró fún àti ṣàtúnṣe àfìdáàbòbò lẹ̀ ń wá níbo lẹ ti fẹ́ rí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ti dé àpají o Mohbad nìkan lẹ pa 1000 ẹ̀mí ní ń bẹ láìfù láti jà fún ẹgbẹ̀mí ẹyọ kan 100 ẹ̀mí dẹ̀ ń dìde láti jà fún Mohbad àwa ò ní pósú wa tọ́ra ìka níwọ̀nba tó ti jẹ́ pé njọ́ àti bí ọmọ wa láti ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí wọn tí ò sú wa ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ò ní sú wa ọ̀rọ̀ ìjà ńlá yọ ọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀gbẹ̀ ẹni ó bá dẹ̀ yẹ ká dá lóun náà ẹ mọ̀jì á sọ pé ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan lọ score free o ẹni ó bá yẹ ká dá lóhùn tó bá tajè èpẹ̀ kó náà gbowó òkúta géńgé wọn á ní sọ̀rọ̀ ní gbèsè ìsúnkún sí ìnìṣètè gangan o ò lè máa búyàn àìmọye ìgbà táwọn ẹranko yìí tí wọ́n ti pe jídọ̀gì ní ìyá tó jù ẹ́ lọ tó jẹ́ pàǹtí ni wọ́n sí ọ báwo la ṣe wá ní sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á gbé yẹn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀pọ́ọ̀tì ara wa all the host àtẹ̀yìn abiyamọ àtẹ̀yìn ìyá kan tí mi rí lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ara wọn ni mọ̀mí yétì mi ìdẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ́ rí yín torí iyọ̀ ni yín nínú ọbẹ̀ béèyàn orí kò dùn ẹ dákun o àtẹ̀yìn ọkùnrin tẹ́ ẹ pọ̀ àwọn kan ń bẹ ní mọ́kànnà tó ń wò wá ẹ̀yin náà ẹ dìde o ẹ sọ̀pọ́ọ̀tì àwọn host o torí kéèyàn sì kinní yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ kó jẹ́ pé iyọ̀ ẹnìkan ni ó mọ̀ sọ ní ọmọ gbé kèé dùn o ẹ wo bí gbogbo yín ṣe ń fohùn kúnra wọn látàárọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń wọnú ara gẹ́gẹ́ ń ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ lára èèyàn Ọlọ́run ó gba ìdájọ́ òdodo fún wa Nàìjíríà ò ní bàjẹ́ ibi tẹ́nì kọ̀ọ̀kan wá ń gbé náà ò ní bàjẹ́ o gbogbo èèyàn tí ń sọ̀pọ́ọ̀tì bàbá lọ́ba kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín kò ní bàjẹ́ fún ọmọ yín ẹ ní rábù ẹ ní jẹ̀kọ̀rò wò ní gbòkú ọmọ wa ká yín mọ́lé ayé ò ní pè yín pé ẹ wá wa sọ ọmọ iṣẹ́ ẹ dàmọ̀ níta burú kò ní kàn yín láéláé bá a ti fẹ́ kó rí fún wa kó mọ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹni ó bá ń fẹ́ tiwa náà. Thank you everyone. God bless you all the commenters. Ẹ ṣé.